Oh yeah, isn't Niall with you? Nah, he had something important to go check up on. Thank you, for us probably. I think he was up all night wrestling with a whole bunch of papers. And in the main event, Niall, a bunch of papers, last man standing. He told me that. Good day, good people, another fine day in the year of the Radiance Toon Dave, Bravo Dave, my microphone's a little low. Anomaly, the anomalous Cars, few know me as the man who is ready to continue this final chapter of Trails, but to most time, you know, says, welcome back. It is November. It is almost the end of the year of the Radiance, and it's starting to dawn on me that it's that time, which is weird. It's kind of crazy. That being said, let's go through your comments. We're about to continue with this one. I've done some grinding in the meantime, not a ton, but I got the homies to level 31. I thought they were just a 30. Alright, well that will do. Estelle's 30. Honestly, Joshua could be 32 at this point in time. He's 31 too. Olivier's 31. I think everyone's 31 except for Zin, who's 33. We'll have another sewer at about like 29, 30. The XP games were just kind of nothing, so it was what it was. That being said, let's go through your comments. From last time, we have Anthony Sub saying, AV Simpet strikes again. Hey, you know what? You're dang right. You're dang right. For Karna? Yeah. Yeah. Had to put my whole back into it. Today is WWE Crown Jewel, actually. That's exciting. I'll be watching it a little bit later in the day, not live, because I will be out of town, but I'll be watching with some people out of town later in the day. So hopefully LA Knight, puts on a good show in the main event, probably, most likely main event, against Roman Reigns. Acknowledge, Helena, you're right. Imagining Philip was actually 14 and not 94. Oh, the shoes are added in 2K23, so Estelle can have a Skechers Open Challenge. I say that there's like there's a non-0% chance, but I'd say it's low. But if it is, I can assure you, guarantee, that's Estelle's match. Zen, the Brights, and Olivier. Wasn't expecting that grouping for a martial arts tournament. We saw the Kapuas in jail last episode. How they got released? Probably to I don't know. There must be like a specific reason why they specifically are in this tournament. And then it's always good to see Niall. Less so for Dorothy. We haven't seen her yet though, but we will see her, I'm sure. Moon Reaper, coming to you live from the capital city of Gransel. It is more Trails. I'm seriously going to miss this game once it's done. Story's really interesting, the character's awesome. Well, you won't be missing it too much because the characters will probably mostly, if not all of them, be back in the next go-around in Chapter 2, because this is all technically just Chapter 1. And then says, gotta say, Gransel's a nice town, fitting for the capital, a good spot to relax. It does look very nice, and I think the music here is the most mid. I'm not gonna lie. I think I like all of the other city themes better. That's some good water. However, it's okay. And then lastly, Jessica. As soon as I saw those words come out of Estelle's mouth in reference to Karna, I knew Avi would highlight it. She said a date, and I said, oh, yeah. In other news, I was watching the ending cutscenes during Fracture yesterday. And I still hurt. I thought it wouldn't hurt as much since I've seen those scenes before, but I was wrong. You guys aren't ready. I'm sure it'll be fine. Or not. Norsh in North Block is a fan favorite NPC, so I'd say keep checking on her, her husband, and occasionally the guys at the Fisherman's Guild if you want a nice laugh. I do love them. Yeah, you met Rian without me telling you to point her out. Try and check out her every now and then for reasons. Ha 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 sob. Sound the horns. I know what you're crying at, but it is what it is. I don't remember you. Nobody remembers Grant. Thank you. Thank you. I thought I was like missing an important character. He just is nothing. Fun fact about Anelace. She was originally going to be much of a nothing character as Grant, but the devs fell in love with her during development. She even becomes playable in this arc. Wow, that's kind of crazy. That's really crazy. We're still beefing though. Me and Anelace, she's about to, me and Anne, we about to throw down. I believe the first liberal news says that the birthday celebration is in half a year. I think it's been around 5 months since Estelle and Joshua left Roland, since Cassius was supposed to be missing for about a month. Goodness gracious. Ollie was attempting to be Estelle's wingman. If you pay attention, he actually stopped flirting with Joshua after this point. Oh! Interesting! He did a terrible job. AV beefing the Anelace. Is that any way to treat the reason you were released from the Hacking Gate? Optional dialogue revealed that Anelace is the one who told the mayor about your arrest. Dang it! Yeah, no, still beefing. She was just doing her job to save fellow bracers. Not for nothing. Newbies. Throw hands. I'm gonna love Anelace by the end of this, like, game. Or several chapters, but now we gotta start with the beef. You're a bit underleveled. Speaking of which, try and get Ollie to 33 before the finals. I think we can probably do that in the next range of, the next round, rather, of sewage exploration. Joshua's definitely not okay. Lawrence is too young to be Joshua's father. He should be 26. But he's only 20. No, I will not elaborate. Is there time travel in this game? Mayhaps, who knows? It wouldn't surprise me. From what I know, they have dragons. At least one. And then, of course, a list of optional dialogue. And then... How many Carnelias do we have? Do we have 9? I thought we had 8. We might have 9, actually. Options, nope. Items, because this is the last thing that I need to check before we can be like, alright, let's get into the action. Not that. Okay, we do have 9. So 10. My gosh. Talk to Kurt before leaving the hospital. There's a longer stealth segment with too many guards. Getting caught will take you back to the hotel. You lose bonus BP. Into the airport. Talk to a man on the deck for Carnelia Chapter 10. And then Carnelia Finale. Is this, we might get to all of this episode. We'll see. That being said, let's go ahead. I'll keep that open because it's going to be useful for things. That being said, thank you for the comments. We're almost through. I did get to that optional fight. Also, the sewers are really interesting. I can see that they're all connected. And part of me thinks that's gonna end up being an escape route as well, because it looks like there's 3 different connections, the east, west, and then somewhere that feels like it's more towards the castle. Admittedly. That being said, let's, we don't need to save. But you do see what I've done. I know we're about to have a fight, so I was like, everybody get your big ol' CP ready. Does everyone have their better S break equipped? You don't have another one yet? Oh, we'll do that one. Even though I think the other one's better, we'll see. I'm actually not sure at all. I don't remember what his other one was. Let's see where we're going. I think there's optional dialogue for the Ereborian embassy guy. Stepping out again today, are we, Olivier? Olivier, please stop doing things we have to issue formal apologies for. All the others at the embassy at least try to be a little conscientious. Olivier, please. My guy. Alright, I think we're really set to go. How are y'all doing? We could go and try and talk to that little girl. Where is she? She's not in here. She was in some house. Right? But you know the worst part? It's that high energy that I love about my husband. Okay. Helena, Why does he have to get up by 9 for a 10 o'clock get-together anyway? All he does is walk around and wake everybody else up. What's my dad's problem? Why is he so mental about these matches? No, he just wants to see it. He has to know, man. Ha ha ha. Looks like everybody's here. Time for my favorite part. Roll call! Martin, let's go! It's the family. Roll call. Martin, I'm here. Helena. Marion. King Julian. Oh man, I don't know where that other house is. One thing about this place is that it's much harder to navigate. Extremely much harder to navigate. My husband left the house early to go fishing this morning. Again. What if, well, if that's the way it's going to be, then I'll just have to take matters into my own hands. I'm gonna kill every single fish in the tri-state area. And so, a villain was born. What was her name? Norsha? Oh man, the Fisherman's Guild have sought a new enemy, unbeknownst to them. She may destroy their entire industry. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, thank you. I think we can just go fight. Yeah, we'll just go fight. I wanted to check on that girl, but I don't remember what house she's in. Is she just in the... She might just be in the other block, huh? Like, she's not in our hotel. But I think there was a house, like, here? Yeah, I think there's a house here. But this is not her house, huh? Yeah, I don't know. She doesn't exist anymore. She vanished, huh? Who are you? Latanya? Colonel Richards participated in the tournament before. Well, Colonel Richard is a scumbag and a sack of trash. He knows a sword fighting style called, something. It's pretty incredible. Wish you would have given me more detail. We could have learned about his sword fighting style and been ready for him, but I guess not. Great! Bill, I know we old people are always complaining about kids these days, but we really were the same when we were young, always on people's lawns with our music. I love Bill. Wait a minute. Bill's my favorite. I love Bill so much. You love Bill too? No, you're Eileen. Grandpa and I left. I mean, I guess you do love Bill. Grandpa and I left the house early this morning to go to the general store. We ended up buying too much, so there were all these heavy bags. And along comes this young man with a red bandana who carried them all for us. Young man with a red bandana? Young man with a red bandana? Okay, no, say less. Okay. Young man with a red bandana. I think, alright, we'll just keep going. That being said, what is this way? Oh, so this is where the port is. Good to know. Because honestly, if you told me I needed to get to the port, I would have had to do some guessing. Master Zin, welcome to the Grand Arena. Please note the tournament participants are allowed to do the things. Not quite yet. I mean, we're all pretty much full HP, so it is what it is. We'll save it here just in case we do terribly. Alright, let me in. Master Zin, you are fantastic and big and beefy. Excellent, excellent. Your team is on the blue team room on the right. Fight well. Were we in the blue team room last time too? On the right? Yeah. Oh, there you are. Is it Karna? I wish it were Karna. Hey Dorothy, what's up? What's good, girl? Short time no see. Seeing as we only just saw each other in Zeiss. Yeah, I know. I never dreamed we'd meet again in life. In this life. I mean, since you got into so much trouble after you boarded that factory ship. So much trouble. Well, this bears investigation. Whoa, Dorothy, can we maybe save that conversation for later? Huh? Anyway, I was going to say, your friends here look kind of familiar. I seem to recall encountering you once in the city of Boss. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance once more, my uniquely charming lady. We passed by each other on the hot springs. Oh, I remember now. It's the drunken run guy and the bear in her Eastern clothing. Gosh darn it. Okay, Dory, that was kind of funny. So, Estelle, are you and Joshua fighting alongside these two in the competition? That's right. We're on Zin's team, the bear in the Eastern clothing, as you put it. So, what about you? Were you covering the event for the newspaper? Well, until yesterday, I was working on another story. Nal told me this morning I should check out the martial arts competition to see you guys. You're as strong as he said you were. This is gonna make for some great pictures. Haha, I hope so. Oh yeah, isn't Nal with you? Nah, he had something important to go check up on. Thank you, for us probably. I think he was up all night wrestling with a whole bunch of papers. And in the main event, Niall, a bunch of papers, last man standing. He told me that... I don't know why I find that hilarious. He told me today that he was going to talk to an old acquaintance. I see. Oh, and he wanted me to pass a message on to you. He wants you to come by the editorial department this evening. Whatever it is, he made it sound serious. Oh, okay. We'll go after today's matches. Serious conversation. My old nemesis, blushing. Well, don't let it get you down, purr. Meow. Oh, would you stop it? It doesn't even have anything to do with you. Oh, how very cruel, Estelle. After our passions burned so strongly together just yesterday, I merely refuse to be discarded when circumstance informs me no immediate use. Would you please stop talking like that? Wow, Estelle, I had no idea. Isn't he a little too old for you, though? He's talking about the tournament, but you're better off ignoring everything he says either way. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and find a good seat so I can get the best shots. I'll be rooting for you guys. Good luck. And there she goes. She's quite the unique sort of girl, isn't she? You don't know the half of it, Zen. You don't know the half of it, my guy. Between her and Olivier, I always get so drained. That just means we're relieving your stress before the match. Well, she is a very skilled photographer, at least. Most of the photographs that that have been published in the liberal news lately were taken by her. Impressive. In that case, we'll have to make sure that our fight is one worth taking pictures of. Yeah, no kidding. Well, if we do it the way I'm about to do it, we'll just pop in S-Craps immediately. She got to take some pictures. I know who we're facing, but we're gonna need to get psyched. Oh, I guess we could be facing Carnesteam. They're late. The match is due to start soon, so where's the other team? It is kind of strange. Maybe something's holding them up, or... Come on, get a move on! We're moving! Quit rushing us, alright? Why did things have to turn out like this? Come on, bro, bro, don't be getting all sad on us now. We need to keep our spirits up. In case we end up fighting them today. Wait a minute, are you telling me that they're gonna be in the same room as us? Oh my gosh! But... You. So it was your team. Oh, we really might be fighting Carnesteam today. Oh. I should have known they wouldn't show up in a timely fashion. Guess we won't be fighting you lot today after all. Looks like you got lucky this time. I've been hoping we'd get a match with you so we could give the She-Man there a lesson. Oh, you did not. Joshua, hold my Skechers. You're gonna fight without your shoes on? You're dang right I am. Hey, no idle chatter. Or did you forget that it's only by his gracious generosity that you're even allowed to compete today? Come now, soldier. You don't need to worry about this. I do like Dawn. Have we not been well behaved so far? They're gonna escape. And I just hope you decide to keep that up until you go back to jail. Don't even talk to them. You don't make any trouble, and we won't make any trouble for you. I don't think there'll be a problem if they want to clobber us tomorrow after all. I think you know this, but there's still a full company of soldiers here on security detail. Don't even think or start imagining that you have any chance of escaping. We already know. We're not idiots. You guys are a real eyesore, so why don't you just go already? You little. Don't let this kid provoke you. Just don't try any funny business. Hey, what's going on? How'd you guys wind up in the martial arts competition, the MAC? Is it really because Duke do not allowed it? Yeah, seems that way. He supposedly called for us specifically to participate. Why? The better we do, the lighter our sentence gets. Oh, what? What? You've got to be kidding me. That's a little strange for a constitutional monarchy. Haha, it seems the Duke is a mischievous sort. Well, you won't see us complaining. I'd rather get my work off my sentence rather than spend it in prison. I vibe with that. But then, that's not the only reason. What's that supposed to mean? Ah, shut it, ain't any of your business anyhow. It matters to us. So if you're not here to fight us, then are you here to take on the special ops soldiers? What? How? Damn straight we are. They were supposed to be our allies and they screwed us over. They used us to help expand the intelligence division's influence and then tossed us aside. I'm glad that he's saying these things. I'm glad that he knows and they know. We're idiots, plain and simple. We got double-crossed. And that really sucks. Yeah, I suppose so. Come to think of it, I even feel kind of bad for you guys. Listen, we don't want your damn pity. And you owe us. What? And don't you forget it. I'm sorry? For what? What do you mean by that? Ha! Don't you remember the last time we met? It'd be a bad thing if you know who found out that you snuck into the Lyston Fortress, right? You know, I guess perhaps they do know us, or we do owe them. But like, who would believe them anyway? Oh, Estelle's like, oh gosh, darn it. We don't like those jerks too much either, so we didn't say anything about you. You ought to thank us. Well, indeed. Thank you for keeping it to yourselves. This certainly sounds interesting. Now Olivier knows, Zin knows. I'd love to hear more. You hush, it was nothing. Whoops. I hate to interrupt, but I think we're starting shortly. We must apologize to everyone for the long wait. We now open the second day of the MAC. Let's start off by announcing the match card for the 5th match. Blue side, from the Calvar Republic, captained by martial arts master Zen. Oh, we're first, okay. Oh no, from the Bracers Guild, Grand Soul Branch, it's Kurtz. Oh, I'm about to slap the heck. I'm about to thrash, I'm about to crash, I'm about to boom bash. Anelace. Here we go. We're gonna actually be fighting against Karna's crew. Oh, we have to fight Karna though. We need to make sure we don't get in Zen's way. No need to be so cautious. Your assistance will be just as good as any full-fledged bracers. All we need to do is focus on winning. Right. We'll do our best. Let us be off to glory. Cool. I mean, I want to talk to them again. Hey, what's up? What do you want? What say instead of just loafing around like idiots, you guys go out there and do some fighting? It's not just the intelligence vision I plan to give what's what to, it's you guys too, so prepare to feel my wrath. Alright, Josette, calm down. Like, at least take me to dinner first. I have no intention of playing dirty, don't worry. It was almost certainly the intelligence division who set us up against one another. And while I'm not suggesting we become good buddies or anything, I also don't think we need to be enemies. See, like, Kyle, I like him. Kyle's my guy. I can't quite remember what happened in Boss. Every time I try, my head feels like it's going to split open. What did they do to me? Doesn't matter. I won't be able to calm down until I kick their stinky butts. I like Don too. Who are you? Lyle? I owe those guys in black a good pop on the nose, but right now I'm fighting everybody locked up in the fighting for everybody locked up in that dungeon. Every single one of them. I love Lyle. Lyle's the best one. We love Lyle. We love Lyle. Hey guys, so you made it. Hi, Anelace. Your design, adorable. You seem very bright, you seem very bubbly, you seem very delightful. However, you call me Rookie one more time. Boom, bam, bop. We got to prove to her why we ain't rookies. Come on, team. She ain't never gonna call us rookie again after this match. Yeah. We gave it as good as we got. Zin the Unmovable, I always wanted to go up against you at least once. What do you say we see if my sword can match up to your skills? Haha, fine by me, but just to warn you, I'm not big on pulling my punches. Haha, Kurt. I was hoping to fight in the final round. Guess we'll have to see who fate favors today. On one hand, you have an advanced group of veteran bracers. On the other hand, a talented group of novice bracers and one genius performing musician. I imagine even Idios herself might have a difficult time guessing the outcome. Now begins the 5th match of the no-holds-barred competition. Both teams to your starting places. Okay, so they should be quicker, but let me see. Begin! We actually get to go first between you and you. So what I think I want to do first is I know it looks like I'm targeting for Anelace, and I am. Ooh, but I hit her right out of the range of everybody else. So I could either focus on these 3 or focus on... Yep.
Show you the true essence of beauty.
Nice shot, and then... Black Fang, which might take out 2 people. I don't expect you to take out all 4. Hoo, ha, ha, ha! Took out nobody. I was gonna say, if they're popping special moves left and right too, then I'm gonna pop some special moves too. Alright, where are you? Who's next? So like, I don't think we need to do that for you. I want Kurt for, well, maybe I want Karna for last. I'm not gonna pop yours until right afterwards. Ooh! Ooh, and she crit him! Ooh! 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 Okay, Estelle. Tell him how you really feel. Alright, my guy, you're the only one who hasn't gotten hands. Focus Kurt. I'm pretty sure that hits the both of you. Oh, he about to Kamehameha. Blast! Alright, so we're probably gonna win this fight. Oh, okay. Windflower of Renewal. Wait a minute. Please don't tell me you're about to revive, folks. All of my hard work! Did he heal himself? Oh, I hate that. Okay, we should have taken him out first. I didn't realize he was the healer. I couldn't remember for the life of me. Joshua has now taken 43. That being said, your craft of Evil Eye. I'm gonna say, we could delay the both of them. I'm gonna do that first, just so we can potentially delay any heals. You can... We need to target the healer. I was gonna say, nobody's gonna be able to, like, use any crafts this turn, unfortunately. We gotta target this healer. He's gotta go down. Oh, you missed him! Oh, son. Here. That's fine. Joshua might have to actually take some time to heal the folks. Oh, his attack was super duper delayed. I think we just attack and save for, Are you gonna prepare to use arts? Yeah, you are. We gotta take out you too, because you're the one who did the things. You're pretty much empty on that. I think it's probably for the best that you heal Estelle. But you're, well, it's gonna go after him, but he's not gonna be too big of an issue. You just have 12? We need to target this man. You got 25, but that's still not enough for... It's enough for both of these, actually. Impede. Not bad. Okay, here comes the unfortunate truth. Kurt's still alive, so he's gonna probably, yep, heal himself. We gotta do 1,000 damage to Kurt. We also probably should try and take out, Karna. Joshua still has 17. Ugh. I was gonna say, between the both of you, though, you should be able to take out Karna. Make sure that art doesn't get used. Good night, sweet princess. I didn't want you to be out first, but it is what it is. Let's do this thing! Ooh, that kinda hurt.
By my art. Fall again as windswept snow.
He's gotta go first. He has to go first. Okay, I understand. Okay, game. I get you. I get you. I understand. I learned. Ugh. I mean, he's all the way here in the back. Oh, this cancels crafts and arts? Okay, today I learned. We do have 2 in a line right here, we might as well. Okay, then he's gonna drop the brick. Good. He's gonna hit her. Joshua, you still didn't get a chance to... Oh my gosh. That's fine. We don't need her right now. Get a dual strike on him. Yeah. Still not enough. That's fine. And then Zen. Zen, you're not that low. %50 chance to confuse is very good. But I don't think he's gonna survive it. To even be confusing, so it's fine. No, 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 no! You whittle them down, I guess. Double, that's why I keep wanting to use his, because he's out here doing all the confusion. He has something on him that potentially confuses. Yeah, 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 yeah! Let's go! That's why I love him. So now it's like a mini against, it's a 6-on-2 match, apparently, essentially. Joshua, how soon can you revive Estelle? Right after my guy? Okay. Imagine it confuses too. Oh, Karna, you're in trouble! Karna's in trouble! Oh, granted, she's the only one who can attack right now. And she might just attack Estelle and take her down immediately. Uh-oh. Oh, strength up. I don't know if that's what you wanted to do, girl. They're all confused. Art. Might as well, just because they'll be attacking each other. Yep. Yep. I like the confused strats. In fact, can you get one more? He couldn't. It's okay. Very good. Very calm, cool, and collected battle. Did I just heal for 100? I meant to heal for 1,000. I don't know what I'm doing here. In that case, you healing yourself would be... You have 0 CP. Just pop an item. That's fine. We had 4 of these. Go ahead and pop one. That's okay.
Good to go.
You can't reach there. I just want to make sure that you're out. Can you reach her? Yeah. Good. Good. Oh, and look who's the last person standing. Well, well, well. Who's the rookie now? In fact, Estelle, do you get to go before her? No, you don't. Joshua, I guess you can do it. It's fine.
Alright, we're good to go.
Who's the rookie now, Anelace? Anelace, who's the rookie now? It sure ain't us, nah. KL, winner is Zen's team. They don't even know what happened. They were all confused. Nicely done. Never thought that Zen the Unmovable was that capable. You guys were no slouches yourselves. I don't think I'd have won if I'm not having these others backing me up. Did we win? Yeah, not sure how. It's because Olivia confused everybody. Which is very in character. Haha. Oh, don't be so modest. You may have had Zen with you, but each of you pulled your own weight. I knew that fighting Shara's students was going to be tough, but I had no idea the black-haired kid would be such a tough cookie. Ayo? And I was thinking this girl was going to put me to sleep. Perhaps later we can discuss each other's strength over a glass of wine. I'll give it a rest. Oh, well, not bad. No kidding, that was a pretty exciting match. I suppose it wasn't too bad. Haha, why thank you. So what's the deal? Why are you guys congratulating us? Got a fever or something? We're not congratulating you, you little punk! It's just it would be annoying to lose so easily to the group that drove us up a wall. You've got a snappy comeback for everything, don't you? Come on, Estelle. Thank you very much. I know lots happened between us, and you still cheered us on. We appreciate it. What? Josette's like, oh my gosh, he's hot! I'm trying to tell you that we're not cheering you on. Huh? Next up in the 6th match, Southside Blue Team, the Kapua family. Royal and Army Intelligence Division captained by Lieutenant Loris. Alright, it's finally time. It's time to teach those sneaky assholes a lesson. Maybe this was destined to, maybe this is how it was destined to play out. Our fingers are crossed for you guys. Good luck. Watch out for their commanding officer. Keep him pinned down. You'll have a fighting chance. Okay. Josette's like, Alright, Joshua, what you doing later? I mean, shut up, it's none of your business anyway. Yo, little Mr. Masked Avenger. I've been waiting for a chance to pay back what I owe you. Heh, you really ought to thank the Duke for this chance. Haha. What's so damn funny? You're orphans of the Kapua family, one of Erebonia's ruined noble families. You lost your territory to corrupt merchant and only survived by taking to air piracy. I was thinking about what a touching story that is. But what the hell? How do you know about that? Did you forget we're part of the Intelligence Division? You'd be better off abandoning your little quest for revenge and serving your time quietly. It does seem that you're trying to go straight at least. You... What? You sure do love to run your mouth, don't you? It's time for you to taste a few of my orbital-powered bullets! We now begin the 6th match of the no-holds-barred tournament. Both teams go to your starting positions. Take your positions! Begin! I hope they don't get their butts handed to them. Okay. I really don't love to see attack delay. Is there a charm that prevents attack delay? Ugh! Yo, at least they're putting up a better fight than the other guys. Not much of a better fight. He got a hit on that guy. Oh, he was like, you're small beans, you're small potatoes. He didn't even bother with him. I'm surprised he didn't attack the person right in front of him. Right in front of him. That attack delay is gonna suck. They just keep wombo comboing it. Okay, so we gotta get that man's in the back first. Lieutenant Lawrence, we gotta get him. Ooh, okay, we gotta avoid that too. Oh man. KO, winner is Lawrence's team, as expected. Oh man, they lost. They were doing pretty well at first. It all fell apart when the fellow in red started going in on them, though. Definitely not an opponent to be trifled with. I don't think he was even trying as hard as he could. I couldn't get a decent read on his real strength. Please tell me you're joking. No, I think it's the truth. That last technique didn't feel like it was even all that focused. He's still got plenty that we haven't seen. That's just crazy. Are y'all alright? I'm sorry, you guys. Don't try to cheer us up, please. We got slaughtered out there. Damn it. If only my support tactics weren't so worthless. It wasn't your fault. I'm the one who wasted all that energy on attacks that didn't do anything. Well, hey, sometimes it comes down to more than just who's stronger. We're gonna get back at him for you when we fight him tomorrow. Yeah, this next fight's dedicated to y'all and the Kapua family. What? Heh, you make it sound so simple. I'm not fond of promising when I'm not sure I can deliver. A battle has to be won in the mind before it can be won in the flesh. What a fine saying. 'Tis as if you and I, Estelle, speak with the same mind, but you, sir, with a more golden tongue. Looks like you're finally done. Alright, no hanging about, back to the docks with you. You've gotta be kidding. We just got done fighting, can't you give us a few minutes to rest? You know, for hardened criminals, you sure act like spoiled brats. Come on, get moving. Bah. So worn out. Hey, bracer jerks. What? We aren't gonna be here tomorrow. Aw. But you damn well better win. If you let those assholes beat you, then you're gonna have hell to pay. Estelle's like, a friend? I do like Joset a lot. Of course we're gonna win. Who do you think you're talking to here? We'll win, I swear it. I thought you weren't fond on promising things you weren't sure you could deliver on, Joshua. Are you done? Enough stalling. Oh, that's a lot of mirror. We should probably make sure all of our weapons and stuff are maxed out. I don't know if everybody has the best armor yet. Whew, I don't know how we did it, but we did it. Tomorrow's the final match, huh? We're going to have to keep up our spirits because it's going to be one tough match. So I propose we all go to the bar and let it all hang out, so to speak, huh? I like the way you think, good sir. I should like to join you. So this is adult logic, huh? We've got some stuff to do, so not tonight for us, I think. No problem. See you later then. We'll meet up tomorrow morning out front, huh? Good night, my sweethearts. Goodbye, Olivier. Bye, Zen! That's my guy, Fresh Zen. Now, let's see. I bet Nal's waiting for us, so why don't we go to the Liberal News Service and see what he has to say? Yeah. Hopefully he's managed to learn something about those, Intelligence Division members. Yeah, I sure hope so. I hope that, he's just like, that lieutenant guy, he can't handle cold weather. Hit him with some ice. We don't know any ice attacks. Oh boy. I wish they'd keep people like Olivier, and all those of the embassy folks, rather, under lock and key, so we could all breathe a little easier. Is everyone at the embassy like that? Is he the standard Erebonian? How does he keep getting out anyway, honestly? I am still very curious about what Olivier's full deal is. I'm sure we'll find out eventually, but it sure won't be today. Let me see. Was there a no? The Honeywell Inn is the bar. They're just gonna be chilling out here. What are y'all talking about? Are you for true? Heavens tears, I couldn't possibly drink with Shara any harder or faster than I do. An evening of drinks with her is a passional beginning in asylum and an ending in, well, vomit. The final fight is tomorrow. Tonight you need to go home and eat a good meal, get plenty of rest, and pray. He still seems very sober. Ooh, a free bottle of wine. Wine, don't mind if I do. What else do we got here? That's the hotel. Fancy house. I failed the entrance exams for the Fisherman's Guild. Oh no! I'm going to have to practice harder and try again. On top of everything else, I haven't seen my wife since she left this morning. It's been a real rotten day. Oh, right. She said I'll have to take matters into my own hands. I wonder if she, like, paid them off to fail, his Fisher exam. Let's go check out the Fisher's Guild, actually. See if she's hanging in here. No, she's not. Tomorrow's our introductory course for novice anglers. Anyone's welcome to join. Hope we can convey you to join to enjoy the true things of fishing and whatnot. If you truly love fishing and have even a modicum of skill, we will welcome you. Today's applicants have skill, no doubt, but they lack a true burning passion for the holiest of pastimes. What's become of the world that great fishing should be regulated to a mere weekend hobby? We like that. We should probably talk to the guy upstairs. The guy that we know. Yesterday's entrance exam had some great weather for fishing. I suppose I was supposed to be the proctor, rather, but I couldn't resist casting in. I'm certain that wife lady probably paid someone to have things go wrong for our poor guy, our poor lad. I do want to come here. Everyone's saying today's match is a real keeper. You can feel the excitement as they recount every detail. Yeah, I want to shop later. You just, you know, you're great, but like we need to shop out here. What was it? Oh yeah, we could get shoes for everybody. We can get shoes for us, I suppose, not everybody at this point. Because that's like a good chunk of defense that's added to our, Here, we'll just get one for us for now. But Estelle has to keep the... Well, I guess at this point the Skechers are kind of like wearing her down, but, I mean, I can't get rid of them. But Joshua having more defense is nice. Estelle's also not our most useful person in the world, so it's fine. The composites. That'd give him one more movement too? It sure did. Oh, that's awesome. There was some dope shoes then. The house with the maid. Oh yeah, what's up? There you are. Grandma's not feeling so well. I hope she's okay. Grandma? Oh no. I'm sure she's fine. Tell me about Grandma. Madame and Rianne always look forward to the Queen's celebration and the Master's homecoming, rather. He is only able to return home for a very short time during this season, you see. Okay, how you doing, Grandma? I've heard not a peep from my husband, who's stationed at the boss side of Hacken Gate. It's the first time I've been so cut off from him since the war ended. What even is going on here? I can tell you, I got a little bit of intelligence, so to speak, on what's going on here. Yeah. What are y'all doing? The harbor is supposed to be absolutely stunning at night. It says so in the guidebook, huh? Seems we can't go to the harbor. That's too bad, why not? I haven't seen Colonel Richard since he went into the castle. If he is there here for an anti-terror planning, shouldn't he be out in Royal Villa? Or maybe Her Majesty asked him to stay because she can count on Duke Dunan. She can't count on Duke Dunan worth a damn. That's the whole truth, 100%. That being said, Father. They announced that they would be enforcing stricter security measures. It would seem that they intend to patrol all major establishments in the city. The Royal Army came by earlier with a message, and that message was nothing compared to the message I'm about to deliver. Sit down in your seats. Alright, Josh, we gotta listen to this. Let me tell you a story. A story about a dream that I had where I was a porcupine. Yeah, I went to every person, every animal in the forest, and I said, how do you do? Do you have a fantastic day? I went to shake their hands, but they would always get their paws stuck by my porcupine quills. I couldn't make a single friend. They all shunned me away. But even in life, when they all shun you away, never stop trying to communicate. Never close yourself out from the outside world. That's what happened to the next person I tried to meet. It was a simple shell on the beach. Yeah. I walked up to it and I knocked on it. And I saw, oh, my quills are gonna destroy this poor individual, but my quills simply bounced off of the shell. A turtle came out, solemn in sorrow. And he said to me, do you know what he said? Yeah, I'll tell you. He said to me, he said, nobody wants to be my friend. I live in this shell all the time, by my lonesome. And I said, oh, I'll be your friend. Your shell protects from my harsh quills. You're the only one I can interact with. And a smile crept on his face, and we were the best of friends until the end of my dream. And I woke up and I realized, man, I shouldn't have drank so much. Yeah. Thank you, Father. Let's go talk to freaking, let me see if there's any, like, any pressing things that I want to see. Little girl at the department store, I guess we could go and check that out. Elnon, weapon shop lady, we talked with her accidentally. Checking with the family in the house next to the cathedral. I think that's where we just were, right? Where grandma's not feeling so well. Yeah. I'm gonna check this house every day. I gotta check out a little homie. Here. Also interesting that the harbor's closed. Something's going down there, I suppose. What's up, everybody? Saria. It seems like the Royal Army has been around constantly rather. The company's not to blame for their hide and alert, I hope. No, of course not. Alright, let's go upstairs, huh? Hey, Niall! Hey, Niall! Pardon us, huh? Hey, you're here! Amazing, Dorothy actually got the message to you guys and didn't screw it up. Well, miracles never cease. Hey, Niall, you're a real one for that. Because I was thinking the same thing, but I ain't saying. I was like, I can't believe she actually remembered, not for nothing. Oh my gosh. So, hey, you won your match today. Dorothy was in an absurdly cheerful mood when she got back from it. Ha! Cool. Niall, about what we discussed, straight to business, I see. Take a look. I got some background information on those big shots. Ooh, a black file folder. Just like their black uniforms. They are the black uniform guys. Doodly doodly doo. Is this from the Royal Army? Yeah, nothing super secret, but I was able to get some documents. Let's just say that they're on loan from some of my army contracts, but keep that under your hat, okay? Absolutely. Well, let's go ahead and read it here. Estelle and Joshua opened the black folder, and the music stopped, and they looked at each other, and they said, oh, we about to read something crazy, aren't we? Oh, we about to read something crazy. All right, let's read something crazy real quick. All right. Let's check out Colonel Richard first, huh? All right, Ricky Bobby. Born in 1168 in the Rouen region of Laburo, so he's Rouanian. Graduated head of his class from the military academy, later assigned to the mobile task force by Cassius Bright. That's correct. 1192, recognized for distinguished service under Cassius Bright in the 100 Days War. Appointed to staff of the military operations office after Colonel Bright retired. 1201, suggested formation of the intelligence division. Queen Alicia approves of the request and appoints him as the first commander of the new branch. Wow, pretty impressive. Well, he is the man in charge. He always seemed to be pretty sharp. Looks like Major Sid was right about him serving under Dad 10 years ago. So Dad really was a colonel. I wonder why he retired. I mean, he had respect and fame and all of that. Amalthea. Kanane Amalthea? Let me stop. She's a bad guy. But y'all know sometimes the bad guys, they are bad. 1175 in Liberal capital of Gransel. She was a Grancellian. Her excellent grades at the military academy earned her a place on the staff of the military operations office shortly after graduation, reassigned to the newly formed intelligence division on Colonel Richard's recommendation. Later appointed as Colonel Richard's aide-de-camp, assisting directly with military operational command. Excellent grades again, another intellectual big shot it looks like. That appointment means that she has been working for Colonel Richard for a long time. No wonder she's so loyal to him. And you. Lawrence Belger. Age and nationality unknown. A member of Jester, who was invited by Colonel Richard to join the intelligence division. Jester? Previous activities unknown. He's been in disguise all along? He's not even from Liberal? Where's Jester? Is that a place? What's up with this old job as a mercenary being one big blank spot? I don't know. Jaeger's corps are known best for mercenary business, for good reason, rather. No kidding. So maybe the colonel was just looking for a really skilled fighter. It's a possibility. I think I've heard of this Jester somewhere before. Okay. Thanks for this, Niall. At least we know a little bit more about who we're dealing with, huh? As long as it's useful. I've learned a few juicy tidbits while I was digging around, too. Juicy tidbits? For example, Lieutenant Julia Schwartz of the Royal Guardsmen, currently wanted for questioning, was in the academy the same year as Almalthea. Ooh! Okay. They never gave off the impression that they got along all that well. Maybe because they were academy rivals. Kanane's got the brains and Julia's got the combat skills. Pretty different, big difference there, rather. I see, I imagine so. Looks like Julia's always been the super serious knightly type, huh? Yep, and up next, this has nothing to do with the military, mind you. You kids know about Princess Claudia, right? Princess Claudia, sounds familiar. Memory serves correct, she was orphan when the crown prince and his wife died. She's the granddaughter of Her Majesty Queen Alicia. Right, she's not well known, but she is the direct descendant of the queen. From what I could dig up, she lives in the royal keep and pretty much stays there most of the time. Seems that someone's been looking for prospective marriage candidates for her. Huh. That's not super unusual for rich families, but still, just gross. That's not the point. The issue here is who is someone. Please don't say Colonel Richard. Ha, spot on, kid. It could be... Yeah. Hey, not bad, kid. It is Colonel Richard who's been scouring foreign countries, not centuries, for a suitable candidate, it looks like. I knew it. But isn't that kind of weird? Why would he even be involved in setting up an arranged marriage? Pretty interesting, ain't it? And now there's something I want from you two. Huh? You want us to win the tournament and get some information at the dinner party, right? Is that the long and short of it? Oh, okay. You're not shy about asking for stuff, are you? Hey, I got you this information. Call it a little give and take, sweetheart. True, and it's been helpful. Has it really been that helpful? Oh, alright. We'll let you know if we find anything. That's what I like to hear. Well, though, if this all goes well today, I might even need to rely on you two. Oh, that doesn't look like things are gonna go well. Excuse me for a second. Hello, Liberal News. Oh, it's you. I've been waiting for ages for you to call in. What, starting now? Okay, got it. I'll meet you there. What's going on? Sorry to cut and run, but I've got to meet someone. Sounds like you're in for a late night. The sun's going down as it is. Hey, I'm a night owl anyway. Only up during the daytime while the crazy chick is being trained. Not even poor Dorothy, really poor Niall. But hey, no biggie. You kids can kick back and relax while I'm out. Gotcha. Good luck with your work. Hey, you too, don't screw up tomorrow's match. Don't screw up tomorrow's match, we have to deal with that guy, for real. Well then, what should we do now? I guess we should stop by the guild and then go back to the hotel. Want to report in the info that Niall got for us. Fine by me. We also have, I think, one optional thingamadoodle to turn in for them. Scoobity-doop doop a doop. Scoop, scoobity-doop doop a doop. No, the Bracers Guild is over. No, stop and get out of there. It's over here. And let's report first. Oh yeah, Elnon, I don't believe in you. Congratulations on a well-done assignment. If you finish any other things, Taka. Estelle Joshua, I offer my congratulations about advancing on to the tournament bout. It's a shame to hear that Kurt's lost, but it was a very good match. It was pretty intense. I wouldn't go patting us on the backs yet. We weren't better than Kurt, not by a cell. No, we were. True, we just got lucky. We had Zen, Olivier's gun, and magic to cover for our mistakes. No. Joshua, you did a lot of the work. In fact, I think you did most of the work. They're the only reason we made it so far. You two are very humble, a rare quality these days. By the way, have you learned any more information? Well, I don't know if that's the best idea. I still don't trust Elnon. So, Second Lieutenant Lawrence is a part of the Jaeger's Corps. Or more specifically, the Jaeger Corps known as Jester. First I've heard of that name, definitely. I'd best look it up. Do the Guild and the Jaeger Corps ever work together? Not at all. If anything, we consider each other business rivals. We make our business not to interfere with the matter of states, you see, where Jaegers largely revel in such matters. They're completely employed by border disputes and often have some quite opposing viewpoints with us regarding the safety of the common man. That doesn't sound very nice. So I take it there's no chance of getting any information on this. I wouldn't say no chance. With a bit of cloak and dagger, haha, that's something we have. I might be able to find the information you seek. It would take several days to gather the necessary intel, however, so you wouldn't have it before the championship. Is that alright? Championship, schmampionship. This has nothing to do with competition, so yeah, if you please. Thank you, Elnon. Also, regarding the Colonel's hunt for Princess Claudia's future husband, we've uncovered a few morsels of information which may have some connection. I'm starting to trust Elnon a little bit more, but I still think, there's a chance this man's could be a villain. A member of the Imperial Royal Family will be arriving in Grand Seoul during the Queen's birthday celebration. We don't know their name, but we do know this is the first time someone from the family has come to Liberl since the War 10 years ago. Y'all don't think. We'll think about it. So this is largely significant news. I see. You're right. That it does seem to be connected with the talks of Princess Claudia's marriage. I actually don't know a thing about the Imperial Royal Family. I mean, the only Imperial I've ever met is Olivier. You don't think that Olivier's a part of the royal family, do you? Imagine. I mean, imagine. The princess has just celebrated her 16th birthday. It seems much too early for her to be married. I suspect there may be politics at work here. Whoa, 16? We're only just 16 ourselves. It is appropriate age for the young lady to make her debut in high society. Unless we've reverted to a much more repressed time, it is much too soon for marriage. Indeed. As I said, I suspect there is a political motive behind this push for wedlock, rather. And finding that motive would be no doubt prove to be a most valuable endeavor. Gotcha. If we can earn that invite to the castle, we'd be able to investigate much more easily. Then we need to secure a win in tomorrow's championship. As dangerous as this may be, rather, I have something for you. Here. Alright. Maybe I trust him. What the heck is this to? The sewers. They always keep a few on hand at the Capital Branch. You never know when they might come in handy. This should open one of the access grates near the Grand Arena. There are some pretty strong monsters living down there, so I figure it might be a suitable training ground. Bring it! We could totally use the warm-up. Thank you, Elnon. I'm just doing my job. Make sure you don't head down there without some backup, though. It's just the two of you, you're toast. Well, I don't know about that. We handled most of the other fights pretty well. However, I can't imagine some of those going very badly if it were just the two of us. Yeah. Go head on down with Zen and, Olivier, after we meet up with them tomorrow. I thought it was just gonna put us to the hotel. Never mind then. Wow, it's late. We should probably get back to the hotel. Hey, you two! Niall, maybe? No, guards. Huh? Oh, what's going on? We're on patrol. Nighttime patrols have been increased as a part of counterterrorism measures, so it's best to avoid going out after 9 o'clock if at all possible. You two should go on home. Don't you think you're a little obnoxious? What if you need to go out after 9 o'clock? It's the higher-ups who make the decisions, miss. Sorry to cause you any trouble, but everyone has to abide by the rules. By the way, where is it that you two live, huh? We're staying at the hotel on the North Block. We'll be there for the duration of the martial arts competition. Hold on a second. I could have sworn I've seen you two before. Hey! These kids are in the tournament! You know, now that you mention it. Oh, you guys were in the audience? Ah, well, we were on security detail. That match today was pretty incredible. Tomorrow's the championship, no? We'll escort you to the hotel so you can rest up for your big fight. Very well, we accept. They're big fans. Thanks, guys. Thanks for escorting us. We appreciate it. You've got to be kidding. We're big fans of yours. Yeah, let's go, soldiers. I'm here for them. Hopefully, see, now that we've garnered fame, perhaps our fame will rival that doofus, Ricky Bobby. We're all in the same army, but I don't know. Those special ops types are just rub me the wrong way for some reason. No kidding. I just don't get what goes through their heads. Don't you think talking like this is a little disrespectful to Colonel Richard, though? Well, that's why I'm putting so much faith in your participation. Good luck in tomorrow's match, huh? Ha, thank you. We'll do everything we can. We're gonna kick some butt. Kick some butt. We're gonna take my foot and kick some butt. There's booty right there, I'ma kick it. There's a butt right there, I'ma kick it. We're gonna kick some butt. Well, this is kind of complicated, huh? I don't think that those guys knew a lot about the Colonel's plot. They seem to think the intelligence divisions are just regular soldiers. Whatever info comes down the chain of command, they accept as truth. Huh. I hate to make enemies with them since they're rooting for us and all. Regardless of anything else, it'd be wise not to stir up any trouble with the rank-and-file soldiers. What do you say we stay in our room and rest up tonight? Okay. Hey, what's up? Quite a number of soldiers seem to be patrolling out there, and all of our guests who have gone out have invariably been led right back in. Sad. I do wonder if that means that they are doing something suspicious right now at night. Forcing this curfew so that they can force something else to happen, force people into their homes while they do something else outside. Maybe I'll go to bed so I can feel well rested for tomorrow's match. I need a nice warm soak to lift my weary bones. And you? It does suck so bad. I would be so embarrassed about going out with a guy from the same block, huh? Doesn't breaking up suck all? Yeah. What about you? The streets were really quiet today. With the championship tomorrow, I thought things would be, you know, lively. Nah, the army said stay in your homes. Moment of truth. Hey, newbies. Anelace. I don't know if you remember, and I don't know if you're maybe still sore from it, or maybe we knocked the sense out of your numbskull. But we beat you and your team today. And we could do it any day of the week. With Zen, without Zen. Anelace. We ain't newbies. Or, you know, we might be new in terms of time, but we ain't new in terms of experience. I'm just about to take a shower. I'm drenched in sweat and I don't like it one bit. Oh, okay. Alright, well, I mean, go ahead and take your shower. Anelace is... her sprite is very cute. I will 100% give her that. That being said, I'm still furious. Kurt! You should get some rest for tomorrow's match. Keeping yourselves fit and ready for anything is an important part of being a bracer. I love you, Kurt. I love you, Kurt. I love you. Sometimes taking it easy is not so bad, you know? As long as my sweetie pie is here next to me. Oh, look at y'all. I really wanted to spend a night on the town with my girlfriend, but wouldn't you know it, a new curfew that starts tonight? Sucks, my guy, sucks. That's our room, I think. This is not. This sofa's so soft and comfy. What a hotel. I wish I'd come with my husband. Oh. That was a flapping of some wings. Did you hear something? Joshua's like, I think I did. Be on alert when we go inside, and be ready for a fight if things don't look right. Huh? I think we've got a trespasser. There might be explosive sets, so be careful. Wait, you're kidding, right? I need you to do exactly as I tell you, no questions. If you'd rather stay out here, that's fine with me. No way. I'm fine, let's go inside. Alright. Is it just Chloe? Oh! Looks like he got away. But that's strange, I don't get the sense that anyone's been in here. Nor does it feel like there's any traps set. You can seriously tell that kind of thing? Is that a letter from Chloe then? I guess this is all that's left behind. What, a letter? Joshua broke the seal on the letter. Tonight at the stroke of 10, come to the cathedral. Please tell no one of this. Oh my gosh! And that's it? And what cathedral? The huge church over there on the west block? It's already almost 10 o'clock now. Well, it sure sounds suspicious, but nothing ventured, nothing gained. So what do you think? Should we go for it? Absolutely not. What? What was that for? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to yell. Look, didn't those soldiers say that they were going to reinforce tonight's patrols? You can bet they'll be keeping a close watch on the west block too. Alright. I still hate to pretend that we never got it. I'll go by myself then. Huh? It's easier for one person to stay hidden than two. We shouldn't have any trouble going to the cathedral unnoticed. Listen, if I'm doing all the scoping out the situation, I can handle it on my own. I just need you to stay here and hey! Huh? I'm no less of a bracer than you are. I can handle myself and I won't slow you down. Your silver tongue's not gonna work on me this time. Estelle, that's not what I meant. I know it's not that you don't trust me. I can tell you're worried about me, or more that you're worried for me. What are you not telling me? How can you tell that I'm keeping something from you? I'm closer to you than anyone else, Joshua. There's nothing you can keep from me, not for very long anyway. I'm impressed. Huh? Alright, if you want to come with me, I won't try and stop you. It's almost 10 now though, so we have to hurry. Okay, but I want you to promise me something. If anything goes wrong, do exactly as I tell you. One wrong move could be fatal. Okay, I promise. Let's get a move on then. Oh, alright, I guess we kicked things up a notch, didn't we? Here. We are going to continue at this point, because we've only been going for about an hour, but I do need to take a break in about 15 minutes to go and do something, but that's a soft 15 minutes, and I do want to check out, is this the night that we're supposed to do our recon? Yes. Enter the airport. For some reason, no guards are here. Talk to the man. Oh, we're gonna have to do some work. Oh. Looks like they're patrolling. If any of the soldiers spot us, we'll probably get led back to the hotel. We need to study their movements and take any chances we can get to get past them undetected. Okay. Oh, and they give you like a real wide angle too. Good. Is that guy like actually patrolling? Okay, so he's coming there. He goes there. So he circles this one circle. I'm gonna save out here. No, he doesn't circle the one circle, he circles the whole length of that. And I need to get to the airport, which is in the east block. Ooh, nope. Ooh! I was gonna say, this is our landing port. There's a man somewhere here? Oh my gosh! I would have never seen you! Crap, I've been found! I've got to get good seats for the finals tomorrow. I promised I would, my wife I would. I was going to camp out at the arena, but the guards sent me home. I was planning on sneaking back and hiding. Please, you guys, I'll give you this book if you keep it up. Oh my gosh, that was... Who would ever find this man's? We have a deal? Man, I hope I can get in front seats for tomorrow. Who would ever find him? Okay, well now that we have it, we do want to save, because I know that there's a bunch of guards right there. Okay, sneak past him. Okay, I don't think there's anybody here. I do wonder what their range is for, like, visibility. I think I know what I need to do. I gotta cut through there. But it's a matter of, like, are there any more guards around here? Yeah, there's one right there, so I can't go this way. I literally can't go this way. Okay, there. Whoa! Where am I supposed to go? Is there another? Okay, well here, let me. I need to get to the west block. They're blocking the south block. This way is guard. Do I need to go towards the castle and then around? That sounds like the wrong answer. Do I need to go to east block and around? Oh my gosh. Ooh. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Damn, troublemakers, you need to stay indoors while we're keeping a trial for terrorist activity. We never got caught. That never happened to us. Back to square one, I guess we'll try it again. That was educational, though. The soldiers seem to have stationary posts. Yeah, I understand. Keep our distance, I understand. I gotcha. That also gave me a decent, like, vantage point to where to do the thing. This one, where are we here? Yes, that's what I want. Okay, so you're doing that. I wish I could zoom out a little bit more. Does he just circle the block? No, they just have like a long walk cycle. Whew. My gosh! They do love their patrols here. Does he circle? I think he just circles the whole block. I think we gotta follow this man's. Follow me, set me free. Trust me and we will escape from the city. I'll make it through. Follow me. Okay. Because we gotta go that way. Whoop. Here's the thing. I know somebody is coming all the way around. I just don't know how far they are on their loop. You go back and forth. So do you. Let's wait here for like a second longer. Oh, I got stuck on the fences. Oh man, that was dreadful. Okay. Can I go in here? Maybe. No, I can't. Okay. So I probably need to cross and Because we're in the south block now, so I gotta cross and get to up this. No, I need to go this way. This way and across the street. Where do you circle? Ooh. 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 Yo, can I not get to the Bracers Guild? I feel like that should be, a safe point. Alright. We're good. Played a little dicey. It's a little dicey. Oh, there's 2 of you? Seems like overkill to me. Okay. I gotta cross the street. Why is there nobody on duty at the gate here? That's kind of wild to me. How far do you come? Okay, to right there. Oh, but he's doing that. So what's my timing there? Because we are real close to the west block. We got a lot of time before he has to do anything. And he stops right there. I know somebody else peeks right there, is the issue. He turned the corner. Here's the thing, do you turn the corner? Oh, you do. Oh, you do, I wish you didn't. Why you gotta do this to me? Why you gotta be so rude? Oh, now their timing's all off. I didn't even see him across the corner. Oh, I should have saved somewhere else. Because I would like to still do this in one-ish go. Oh my gosh. Despise. We're loading back here. I think I kind of learned that there's nobody up. I did not learn. I'm not a learner. Learner's not what I do. I learned that there's not many people up here. Yeah, we're gonna save there. As much as I want to like one-shot this from where we got the Carnelia, because like from where we started to the other place, easy peasy. I made it much easier for myself. That time we're not going that way. That way seems to be not the way to go. Yeah, no, we'll make another save here. I think that's for the best. Here. I can't see. I can't get past here. Oh, okay, it's because okay, we're good. Don't panic. Oh man, the limited visibility is tragic. Hey, look, I made it here. There better not be anybody else right here, like near the cathedral. Get me in. Let me in. All right, we made it. Stay focused. We still did basically one shot, even though I made those saves. It was all on the same run. I'll go in first. Stay close. Okay. Now, is this gonna be Chloe? Since we had a Seg here? I'm sorry, Estelle. I guess I misunderstood. Huh? Haha! Oi, so you came after all. Are you telling me that this whole time? You. Hey, aren't you the numb from before? The one who was attacked on the scenic route? Oi, thank you for what you did back there. I assume you got my message. That letter was yours? Why would you do something so secretive like that just to say thanks? Oh, now I get it. It was her all along. Huh? Ha! Ha! You're very observant, Joshua. Pardon me, allow myself to get more comfortable. Oh. That's the wrong one. What? Don't worry, I gave her essentially this voice too. Lieutenant Julia Schwartz, commander of the Royal Garmy at your service. It's been a long time, you two. I knew you would come. It's nice to see you again, Lieutenant. Last time was back in Rouen, right? Yes, it was. It hasn't been that long, but it feels like ages. Hey, hold on a second. Why are you in that get-up? Why'd you call us here? I'll answer your questions one at a time. First, the close. The Septian Church has deep ties with the royal family. Colonel Richard's little conspiracy has us on the run, and they've helped us stay hidden within the city. Okay. And to answer your other question, why I called you here. If you win the final match tomorrow, you'll get invited to the dinner castle, correct? What I need you to do is to get in touch with Her Majesty once you get inside. But we have to win! I realize it's a selfish request. No, we have to do that anyway, actually. But since we're basically fugitives, there's no way for us to make contact. You're the only ones we have. You're our only hope. Well, then, this is kind of unexpected. We're actually participating in the competition specifically in hopes of seeing the Queen anyway. What? Joshua explained the Professor Russell and the Leiston incidents and the Black Courts. Oh! Almighty Adios! Thank you for your gift most sacred, rather. In that case, you only have one favor to ask of you. When you speak to Her Majesty, heed her counsel. Of course, that was the plan from the get-go. That non-involvement rule still applies even in a situation like this, but we'll do everything that we can. Oh, I'm grateful. Please take this with you. Julia's letter. What is that? Oh, to the Queen, I suppose. What's this? Give it to the head maid Hilda, and she'll know that you spoke with me. Her Majesty is probably under very special guard by the Special Opsman, but you can trust Hilda. With her help, rather, you'll be able to speak with Her Majesty. She sounds like one heck of a lady. Got it. We'll talk to her. Thank you very much. Ha, pathetic, isn't it? Eh? I was deceived, and thereby failed the one I was supposed to protect at all cost. And this happened not long after I swore to give my life to safeguard Her Majesty from harm. You can't imagine how helpless I feel to depend entirely on another's help. You really shouldn't be so hard on yourself. I hate to say this, but there's the chance that we'll lose the match tomorrow. Ha! I'm certain you'll do just fine. The Calvardian martial arts is extremely skilled, and you're both children of Colonel Cassius Bright. You mean you knew our dad too? It's not without reason that he was the finest swordsman in all of the Royal Army, the Divine Blade at that. And before he retired from service, I had a chance to be trained by him when he was a martial arts instructor at the military academy. If not for him, I would not be nearly as skilled as I am. I can't believe that Dad's never used anything except a bow staff. I guess he must have given up the sword when he decided to become a bracer. His goal wasn't to kill his enemies. He wanted to improve himself and help those weaker than he. That's why he chose the bow staff as his weapon, I assume. Really? I didn't know that my use of a staff had that kind of significance. I'm sure he hoped that you'd inherit that same kind of mindset. I think he'd be proud of you. Joshua. Colonel Cassius trained both of us. I have faith that in tomorrow's, all the faith in the world, rather, that you'll win tomorrow's match. Hearing you say that almost makes me think you're right. We'll put everything we've got into it. Uh-oh. Pardon us, this is the Grand Soul City Guard. Due to the terrorist threats, we will now be patrolling the main facilities. I apologize for the lateness of the hour. Do you mind if we have a look inside? Crap. Oh, quite alright, thank you. Just a moment, please, and I'll open the door. There's another door at the back of the altar. You can get outside from there. Okay. Please be careful. How are we gonna get back to the hotel? Oh, thank goodness they didn't make me go back. Weren't there two guards like on the over there? We managed to avoid all the patrol guards so far. It doesn't look like there are any soldiers this way. Yeah, I'm not sensing anyone. I guess the night patrols are finally done. Let's head, rest for a moment here, then head back to the hotel. Okay. This is a lot more than I thought it was going to be right here. So much for going, so much rather is going on. It's starting to give me a headache. Ha, I'll bet. Never would imagine that it would be Lieutenant Schwartz waiting for us at the cathedral. Wait, so she wasn't who you were expecting to find there? Could it be you were thinking it'd be someone you'd known before? Well... Oh. Sorry, forget I said anything. Gotta remember the rules, Estelle. I won't ask you anything about before we met until you're ready. I try to be careful, but sometimes it slips in my mind. Estelle, I think you've gotten a lot stronger during our travels. Huh? It's overwhelming to think that all of these people around us, each and every one of them living his or her own life all under the same sky, and every person has a personality, a history, a story to tell. Every one of them is just like us, living day by day. Sometimes I just have to remind myself that no one acts without a cause. Nothing happens without a reason, a motive, or an excuse. It's only when I remember that I start to feel like I might be able to reclaim the parts of me that I've lost. Joshua. Oh, that's really sad. I'm probably fooling myself, tricking myself into accepting things that I can't change, but even so, I'm grateful for having someone with me. The sky? Dad? The sky dad? But most of all, you. Joshua, even after I coup de grace you when we first met, especially after that, Estelle. So I promise, once this whole matter is settled and Dad comes back safely, I'll tell you everything there is to know about my past. Really? Really. Oh, that sounds like a death flag to me. I hope this man doesn't die or get kidnapped. With the stars as my witness. Okay, then we have ourselves a deal. Hush. Estelle? All my gloom's gone fluttering away, cause once you've told me what you've gotta tell me, then I've gotta tell you what I've gotta tell you. What? Oh wait, is this about that thing that you've had going on in your mind? Yep. You're gonna have to I'm gonna have to psych myself up for this. Psych yourself up? Is it really something so dramatic? I mean, if it's that important, I really don't mind hearing about it now. Absolutely not. It's a delicate matter, timing is crucial. Though I guess the situation does feel kinda right, but still, no dice, not yet. I don't get you sometimes, Estelle. I swear, you seem like you're ready to take on anything, all because you've got a big talk plan, rather. It makes no sense. Of course I'm ready, ain't no way I'm letting those guys keep me from this talk. I'm gonna show those special ops types just how the touch of a girl power can ruin their whole day. Yeah! Ruin their... You really are your father's daughter. Hey, what's that supposed to mean? You better not be comparing me to a middle-aged old man. Ah, yeah, I guess you're right. Somehow I think we're going to do just fine tomorrow. Do we have a secret weapon that I don't know about? Is in this dungeon gonna be 4 prevents attack decay amulets or something? Yesterday was genuinely awful. I returned to the embassy overfull of spirits when those tiresome guards saw fit to stop and cast a flaming, stinking disparagements on me. They've timed security at night, supposedly for anti-terrorist purposes. You two okay? Yeah, we went to bed rather early, so we didn't have any problems. We definitely didn't go outside. And Elnon lent us something that might really give us the edge. Another sewer. Now that should come in handy. He's a young one, but he's got a real spark to him. He always seems to know what you need and when you need it. So, what do you say we check out the sewers this morning? The gate is just north of here. Well, if it's for the banquet, we could muster up one more hurrah. Okay, well, I think that's for the best. Alright, I am gonna take a break. I'll probably do a little bit of grinding in between there to get our boy to, level 33. I guess we'll get everyone to level 33 at that point. And we should be good to go. First, let's buy some stuff. I want to check out everyone, because I was going to say we could still get better weapons for the both of them. Like, that's just an increase in 10, but that's still good. Ooh, but wait. I need to see what he currently has on, because I don't know what is giving him the ability to do more confusion. But whatever it is, we have to keep it. Because that thing has saved us tremendously a couple of times. We gotta get 2 more of these. And 2 more of these. Oh, I'm poor. That's fine. Because I will be doing some selling. Has a high output. Uses spicular rounds. Part of me believes this is why he's getting all of these, potential confusions, or is it, specifically that craft? I'm gonna have to check out that craft. Maybe I'm just tripping. I refuse to believe I'm tripping. We'll get back to it. But we will change his coat out to a metal jacket. Right, metal jacket? No, shield coat. Oh, that would have been funny. Why is he dying so quickly? Oh, he had a black coat? Can repel edged weapons. Oh, well, that's nice. Let's go ahead and sell. I guess we also have a bunch of quartz that we could sell, now that I think about it. I'll sell the bear assault because we really don't need that. In fact, I think this is probably for the best, just getting rid of some of this. We really don't use Mirage a whole lot. How much do I need? I think it was like 20,000. Yeah, we'll do that. Because we're about to earn a whole bunch more cash for winning. But to get winning, I think we probably do still want to get 2 pairs of shoes. Never mind, we just needed 16,000, so here we go, I guess. Alright, we're gonna equip you with some shoes. I guess we probably should get you an accessory, too. Just because we have some. Somebody else should be wearing this. Probably Joshua. Plus defense 2. We could give this to Estelle. Don't really want any of those. Sure, that's fine, I guess. I don't think anybody's gonna be freezing us. Prevents poison. Defense 3. She already has a defense 3. She's not... I don't think anyone's gonna try and poison us. So I'll take care of prevent poison. She can take the Grail Locket. Because that thing's really dope. That thing is super duper dope. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and save and probably do a little bit more grinding in these new sewers. In fact, we'll go to the new sewers before we continue on. Where are they? Should just be like a gate somewhere. Oh, the gate's over here, I remember. Yep. Here we are. Y'all got anything to say this time? No? Okay. So I know somewhere in here there's gonna be a lever. Oh, it's those things. Ooh. And there's like a couple other chests that we haven't been able to get from the western sewer. Because there's paths from the eastern sewer that only leads to the western sewer. Okay. Hey, these guys are a little bit stronger. But they're still not, like, terrifying. Like, we're still able to back through them, and they're giving us 10. Oh boy. I'm gonna be grinding for a minute, huh? Oh, but there's probably a couple of, like, big boss types in here. Or at least 2. And the chest monster fights give us a bunch. That's how I got a lot of experience last time. So we'll fight those. Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna cut here. Because this is gonna be just a lot of me doing this. Because I definitely want to walk into the next fight with full CP too. So that we are doing some thwacking. It doesn't seem like anybody from the intelligence division has heals, or at the very least we haven't had to see them use heals. There's a second one right there? Were there really just 2 right there? I don't recall. It couldn't be me. I just want to like take a... I wanted to... just give me a second, game. Give me a second so I can like click stop recording. Come on. Come on, game. Thank you. Thank you. It's about time. Jeez Louise. Alright. So he got it at 32 and I didn't notice, but it is what it is. One more level's not gonna kill him. That being said, I guess we're ready to go. I would like to go back down there and give our guy a little bit more HP, not HP, CP, because I can just get HP by going to the store. Am I broke? No, I'm not broke. I should go and buy some ingredients, but it is what it is. Thank you. Now everybody's full. I'd like to save because that was quite a bit of grinding. Ended up watching watching something while I was grinding, and by the time it was done, let me tell you, those sewers aren't as good for grinding as they say they are. But let's go and check out some of our optional dialogue here. Starting with your boy. Stepping out again today, are we, Olivier? Olivier, you know that no one is covering for you and all these little walks of yours, right? I'm ordered to report you in the event that you are doing anything particularly asinine. Dang. Poor guy. So there's no shot that, Olivier is 100% gotta be the Ereborian royalty that they're talking about, right? I guess. I think. Maybe. It's just he's the only Ereborian that we've met. That would just be my guess. The way that she was like, the only Ereborian we've met is Olivier. And to think that, like, he's like, being, not covered at, but like, he's there at the embassy, and I feel like he is of relative importance, it's just we don't know about it. But I feel like if he were, like, a king, or I guess maybe a prince, or a duke or something, we would know. Or someone would know. Let me see, what am I thinking? Right, I need to go and, there's one person specifically that I want to check out. Two people, actually. If I recall from the notes from Jessica. First, we always gotta... Oh, wait, you're outside! Grandpa didn't come home this year. Oh. And he isn't even in the tournament. Oh. Who's your grandpa? Why has he gotta be so boring? I'm gonna go play outside. Okay. And you guys? The master of the house has not even contacted us, which seems exceptionally strange. Uh-oh. Who's the master of their house? I hope there are no complications. Didn't even compete this year. Part of me believes that he's probably a member of the... Is he? Man, I'm forgetting the character's name. All the way back. Oh, I should know his name because it's important. He's the first member of the army who's really caused us any trouble at the gate, even put us in jail. Oh, his name is not coming to me right now, but he's like the only old grandpa that I could think of that, but I don't think he lives in Grancel. But he's an old man who I think could compete in these competitions. And I've lost all contact with my husband, which is no surprise, I suppose, with Her Majesty falling ill and all. Just can't shake the feeling that something terrible is happening, but... Yeah, because you said that he works at the Hacken Gate, I think? And I think that's where, man, what is his name? His name really escapes me, but y'all know who I'm talking about. Let's go here. Now that we know who the sister is, we want to talk to her. Sister Noah, I'm thinking of hosting a bazaar at the cathedral after the Queen's celebration. Okay, audio's good. If it's to happen, however, we'll need to begin the preparations now. You're dang right. Estelle, Joshua! Oh, did you get home all right yesterday? Yeah, we sure did. How am I supposed to talk to her knowing that she's really Lieutenant Schwartz? Try like you always have. That's funny. Actually, the princess does typically come for a visit this time of year, to say a prayer for Her Majesty's birthday, as you might imagine. But this year I have yet to see her. I imagine Her Majesty's illness must be keeping her busy. All of me believes that the princess is Chloe. All of me believes the princess is Chloe, but... And then people think that she's been, locked away, but actually she's been attending that school and visiting the orphans and whatnot. Because she was also orphaned. She's been taken in by her grandmother, who's the queen. But she was orphaned, and I think that's why she relates. Okay, no. Part of me believes that she's the princess. I think that's where I am at this point. I would like to talk to... We're in the North Block? I don't want to be in the North Block, I want to be in the South Block. Let's talk to our guy in here. Good morning, today is the big day. Did you get a chance to go into the sewers yet? Egads, what a question. It sounds really strange, but it really is a fine place for you to brush up your technique. I went there, don't worry. I do have to actually prove that I went there, because I actually have a sewer monster thing here. Thank you very much. Congratulations on a well-done assignment. If you do anything else, do the things. So I assume... Because there were 3, I think Jessica said there were 3 optional quests. A part of me believes that they're all in the sewers. And we're gonna get one last sewer key, and I'm pretty sure that that's gonna be how we either escape the castle or get into the castle. Just judging by how it feels. How the sewers are laid out. Because there's... For a second when I was in the sewers down here, it kind of felt like, oh, maybe there is only the east and the west, but there's still locations where we can get to in the sewers. that we are not able to open chests yet, even by fully exploring the east and the west. So I assume that there's one in the north, and if there's one in the north, I assume it's going to the castle. Now's the time I'm supposed to get this, isn't it? Ugh, I guess you guys can watch me suffer trying to figure this out. It's the final Carnelia. So talk to Anton. Watch Marsha, the purple girl, walk past him twice. She'll stop at the right side of the department store, and you need to talk to her, so she'll walk past him a third time, then Anton will give you the book. So here, first we'll save. And we'll talk. There's this beautiful girl who walks by here all the time. Some days, counting how many times I see her is the only way I can keep myself sane. If you can call that sane, ha 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 ha. Alright, that girl walks by here 3 times today. If she walks by here 3 times today, I'm going to go up to her and say hi. Now I just need that book so I can pretend to be reading it for her, because girls like that, like smart bookishmen, right? Okay, so if she walks by him 3 times, so we have to watch this happen. And I assume that's why she stopped right there. I can speed this up. Like, look, little feet, big feet. Well, I ain't see her. I don't think that's her. You said that purple-haired girl. That ain't her. No, that ain't her either. That's... Oh gosh, my party's in the way. Was that the second time? Because we saw a heart once. That was the second time, right? So stop at the right side of the department store. Okay, there's that guy. So, assuming that she's coming another time... There she is. That guy over there is staring at me. I can feel his eyes on me all the time. It's just so creepy. I don't want to get anywhere near him. Oh, are you bracers? What a reef. I feel like a lot safer with braces around. Okay. Go do your thing. Yes, that makes 3. I've seen her 3 times now. I feel like I need to thank someone upstairs. Thank you guys. Thank you guys too. Here, take this as a token of my appreciation. Ugh. Alright, time to man up and finally say something to her. Can I watch this happen? How do you feel about all this? I think Anton's a pretty happy guy, sort of. Can't feel like what's got him so stoked though. Okay, we finally have that Carnelia final. We do want to read these at some point, and I think we might start maybe next episode reading all of these. We got a lot of them, I'll tell you what. We do have a lot. Human Fodder. Death of a Friend. The Bowels of the Imperial City. Carnelia. The Last Stand. Oh, that's a whole lot of reading. Oh my gosh. We'll do it. Yeah, we will. Also, that's one of those things where it's like, how would I ever know? How would you ever know? Carnelia's, I sure hope they're worth it. They better just be like an instant win on the final boss. It's not. I know it's not. I think that's all that we really want to do. We talked to our girl. No, there's one more place that I want to go to see what she did. Y'all remember the house with the fisherman's wife? Was she on the north block or the... I think she was on this block. Like this house here. Right? Yeah, this is the house. Bad tidings, bad tidings! My wife hasn't been home since yesterday afternoon. What if the terrorists kidnapped her? What then? Nah, bruh, I think she left you. I think she was like, alright, time to take things into my own hands. She's actually joined the intelligence division. She's now the biggest foe we have. Alright, here we go. Alright, that's all the folks that I really wanted to talk to. So, without further ado, where am I? You're Calvardian, so we need to go here. Okay. Save it up. Let's do it. Whew, welcome everyone to the Grand Arena. Please note that our yeah, bring it on. I just saved. Yeah, we're in the blue room again? We're always in the blue room. That's our lucky room. We know who we're up again. Looks like it's just us in here. The waiting room feels awfully big right now, because, yeah, we've never been here alone, I suppose. I mean, we have, technically, because the other guys showed up late, but, like, this is the first time that we are supposed to be in here alone. Well, it is actually a pretty big room. Sports teams and events and circuses alike are to be held here. Okay. Circuses. But that was back when, in a time when gladiators fighting monsters was a man's only source of entertainment. Interesting. I guess that would explain the size if there were circus animals in here. I must say, it certainly does measure up to an imperial opera house, but even so, it's about the size of an outdoor concert venue. That is certainly acceptable. Well, excuse us for being less gaudy than you imperialist. The imperialist. I think we may have gotten here a little too early, though. We still have a sizable chunk of time before the match starts. Really? Waiting around for your match to start does get kind of boring. So why don't we walk around the grounds for a little while, then? Okay. We're gonna go out for a walk, you guys. Sure, just make sure you're here in time for the match. What if we get delayed? Olivier ... Well, what new turn of events is this? I thought for sure you'd go with them. I just get the feeling something's changed between the two of them. Some type of step forward. Oh, hello, Mr. Observant. They've definitely been feeling some pressure from the matches, but today they seem a lot more relaxed. Oh, to be that young again, eh? But are they ready for the feelings that well up from within them? Even if they are not the feelings, they are surely ready. Even if they are not, the feelings are surely ready for them. Haha, such delightful awkwardness. I will look forward to what comes of it next. I really don't get you, but I do get the alcohol. Something wrong? You feeling alright? The feelings! They're not alright! I'm okay, I just got the chills all of a sudden, like someone is talking about us or plotting something. I think I can guess who that is. Dang, Olivier gives you the shivers even outside of the, I'm a guest of honor. Can we go upstairs? Any of our friends here? Oh my gosh, we can talk to all of these people? Oh, wouldn't be me. Are you the fisherman guy? If the teamwork is deciding factor, then Special Ops have the championship in the bag for sure. D! What's up, D? Hey, Estelle! He did it in the final, right? Ooh, it's so exciting. D press Dorothy. Come on now, do it with me. If you don't relax, keep yourself still and focus, you won't be able to get any good shots. Oh, don't worry about that. I take my best pictures when I'm all hyped up like this. They're more natural, you see. Oh, I guess they would be. Dorothy, I think you're some sort of savant or something. Right? Oh, hey, the guys! Alright, look. I'm talking to you last. Kurt, give me some wise words. Something wrong, Kurt? Oh, it's you guys. Guess it's time for the final match. Give it your all, okay? You bet. You don't look so good there, Kurt. Are you okay? You do seem pale. Nah, just a little lightheaded is all. Though it's kind of odd. I don't feel sick. Why am I lightheaded? Think I'm having a flashback. A flashback? What, from yesterday? No, from an accident I had about 3 months ago. I screwed up on a job and messed myself up pretty bad. What do you mean, seems? You don't mean amnesia, do you? I do. It's kind of embarrassing and perhaps even a bit cliched, but I don't actually remember a thing about it, or didn't anyway. I still can't remember what job I was doing that got me hurt in the first place. Doctor said it wasn't shock or anything, but offered no other explanations as to what it could be. Oh, well, that's fascinating. I'm glad we came up here. What a story. But you were still okay to participate in the match even in that condition? I told you guys physically, there isn't a thing wrong with me. In fact, I'm feeling a lot better just talking over with you guys. In time, these flashbacks will start to take shape and I'll remember what happened, so don't worry about me, okay? I'm okay, I guess if you say so. You're still looking a little bit, you're starting to look a little bit better than you did a minute ago. Just be careful though, okay? Thanks. You guys too, good luck out there. Alright, Grant. We're all here to root for you today. You're representing the Braces Guild out there, so be sure to make us proud. Hey, no, not you. Hey, Karna. Hey, you guys. Hey, Karna, what's good? Listen, relax and do what you've always done. There's no real pressure. Anelace, I'm gonna click this button and I'm gonna open my eyes and it better not say newbies or rookies. I'm not gonna read your dialogue. Cause no. I've been disrespected for the last time. Oh, I can turn it. Cool. Oh, hey! See, now that I've turned it, I definitely recognize this face. What's up, Doc? Estelle Joshua, Professor? He's the doctor here. You came to watch us? But of course, you've always been such a big help to me. I owe you two at least that much. Thanks, Professor, but how'd you scrap together enough mirror for a ticket? Well, that was a little bit of a lucky break on my part. The museum director had some sudden business to attend to, so we couldn't make it today. So I'm here instead. Should've guessed you'd never been able to get one out of your own pocket. Haha, not that I wouldn't try, of course, but I'm sure I could find a way if I put my mind to it. At any rate, I'm here. And here I am, and I'll be shouting your names for sure. Knock 'em dead, you two. I hope that they don't knock us dead, because, you know, if it were anything to, stop us, I think that they would probably do whatever they could to stop us, yeah. You bet we will. Thanks, Professor. Thanks, Doc. Do I know anybody on this stand? Are you the girl? I couldn't sleep one wink. Oh, some kids. And Mr. Magic Mustache. Do I know you? No. They're always there. Oh, you're rooting for the Bracers. You love to see that. Yeah, you love to see it. Excuse me, ma'am, who are you rooting for? Time to start cheering. I'm rooting for everyone. How about you? Time to start cheering? Oh, same person. Okay. What about you, sir? Two first-year teams making it to the finals, and both are poised to win it all? Which will it be? I was gonna say we're two formidable teams. What about you? I like the blonde boy on the Bracers team. He looks laid back, but he's got such a quick draw. Okay, you can like him, that's fine. I wonder who will win. It's going to be amazing. It is. I assume they didn't want us to come up here, but instead wanted us to go down to the other opponent's room to say hello. Isn't this the wrong room? I'm pretty sure that our room was on the right-hand side. Oh, yeah. Do you want us to return already? I guess so. I guess the only information we had to get was the... Uh-oh. Old man's voice. Estelle Joshua, is that you? Oh, is that, Mayor Klaus? Oh, that's not who I expected, actually. Santa Claus, our mayor, what brings you here? Hopefully you're not mind-controlled. It's good to see you both again. Sherazard told me that you'd been traveling all over the kingdom. You've certainly grown up nicely in the last time since we met. Haha, thank you very much. Well, I can't speak for myself, really, but you certainly seem as chipper as ever, Mr. Mayor. It's kind of refreshing to see. Ha, well, I won't let you young folk beat me just yet. Ha, ha, in my garden, it's looking twice as amazing. Thank you. Ha, ha, ha. No, delightful. So I hear that you made it all the way to the championship in this Big Mac. The Big Mac! I may be a little old for such things, but I came to watch him. You came all the way to Roland from Roland to for that, rather? No. Actually, I got an invitation out of the blue to a dinner at the party at the Grancel Castle. That seems rather suspicious, inviting all of the figureheads of the 5 regions to one location, under the Intelligence Division's control, who definitely know how to mind control people. Oh, delightful. I love that. I only arrived in Grancel this morning by way of an airliner. No way. Aha, I think I get it. The invitation came from Duke Dunan, right? Oh, you know of it? I was originally planning to attend the birth ceremony for this married couple and then journey here, but this lady officer approached me out of nowhere and told me that I was invited to this dinner party. One guess as to that was, yeah, it has to be Captain Amalthea. Sadly, my wife's just not too much for the traveling sort, so I didn't have much choice but to come here by myself. Aw, she's not here? Pardon me, Mayor. There's a chance we may also be attending that dinner party. Oh? If we win, we get to be at the dinner party. Oh, I see, well that explains it. It hardly seems appropriate to call for a dinner party when the Majesty is taken ill, but if you two will be there, I might not feel quite so awkward. So that just means you'll have to try that much harder to win? Ha, you bet. And we'll try our best to meet your expectations. I think I'm going to find myself a seat then. Best of luck to the both of you. I can't believe he's going to be at the dinner party too. You think Mayor Maybell will be there as well? Mayor Maybell? seems likely. There will probably be a lot of influential people in the attendance, rather. Oh, well. We just need to focus on winning our match, then we'll be able to see everyone there. Mayor Maybell! We gotta win, y'all! Oh, we gotta win! Sounds good. Speaking of which, it's almost time. Let's return to the waiting room. Okay. Yep, we gonna win. We gonna win. Let's go. Wait, can I talk to my guy up here? Can I see what seat he found? Here he is. I haven't watched the Mac since I was a young man. Good luck out there, you two. Thank you. I had to check on my mans, you know? He's the best of all time. He's the greatest of all time. The GOAT. Are you still gonna call us newbies? Yep. Nope. Yeah, no thank you. Okay, so this is gonna be the toughest fight we've ever faced, more than likely. But at least we won't die because of it. We'll just get a game over. What's a big fight feel here as we approach the big old throne in the middle? Could it be Duke Dunan? Oh no, all four of them are here? Ooh. Ew. Oh. It looks like the Duke and Colonel Richard are showing up together today. Indeed. Maybe he's here to watch his subordinates compete? Oh, that's the Royal Army's darling of the public, eh? He's handsome enough and well-groomed, he looks like the capable sort. Yeah, I guess so. He doesn't seem to bear much resemblance to when I saw him in Boss, at least in terms of character. But what indeed can one do? I suppose that he is worthy of being considered a rival to the great Olivier Lynham. I doubt he's worried about that, so he's either a prince or like the intelligence division for the Imperials, I guess. Look, it's starting. We apologize to everyone for the long wait. You say that every time. Now we open the final day of the MAC. Dorothy out here getting the best shots. She really should be above the people who are trying to view this instead of right in front of the first row. This arena has been abuzz with preparations and fighting for the better part of a week now. It all culminates right here, right now. Which team will seize the ultimate victory this day? Without further ado, I present the fight card for this championship match. Southside Blue Team from the Calvard Republic, Captain is Zen. Northside Red Team from the Royal Army Intelligence Division, the RAID, the Raid. Shadow Forces? I'm sorry, Special Forces, not Shadow Legends. Captain is Second Lieutenant Lawrence. We better get out there. Alright, we're up. Finally. I trust everyone is ready for this. For tears, or for laughter, this is it. Game faces, guys. Well, we all say it one more time because I think we could still get our booties kicked. Part of me wanted to like make some food that boosts like our strength or something, but we'll just see how it goes. Because they are going to come out here relentlessly with the attack delay, and I don't know how that's gonna go for real. Everyone we fought so far has been about as tough as tapioca. This and half of this team, that and half of this team is a pair of rookies. Oh, I'm gonna thrash them. I doubt they'd be able to stand up to us. Don't be so sure. Both of them are from the Bracers Guild. Indeed. We've been reading up on them. I don't like that. Good, now stay focused and don't underestimate them. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay, what are those guys grossing over there about? Just let them be, Estelle. If they're covering their faces like that, I can't imagine they have much in the way of self-confidence. Oh my gosh. Since my lack of dazzling good looks, since they lack my dazzling good looks, rather, they probably, a lot of sniping and backbiting in their ranks. Well, what the hell's that supposed to mean? I'll have you know, I'm considered very attractive to women. Second Lieutenant Lawrence, right? What is it, boy? Joshua? That's sword technique. No, never mind. Best of luck. And to you. Hey, don't let their talk get you all depressed. We're about to start. And now the final match of the martial arts competition. Both teams, go to your starting places. Ideals be with you. Ready? Begin! Don't die! Final match. Okay, yeah, they're going first, and they will not... Oh, they're just moving. They're just moving. Okay, so... we're gonna start off with a little bit of all-out assault. And see how much damage they make. Huh? A decent amount. A fair amount. Because part of me is like, if we can just kind of... get them down... how far are we gonna get down after this? Because as much as I don't want to use Olivier's, I feel like we probably should. Because there's a chance that he'll be able to do all of this. And then... Oh, because they're all so close. He still has 3,000. Ugh, I have to hit you. Because you're not going to do it for 3,000. How much are you going to do it for, though? 2,000, still pretty good. So we only have to really worry about, dang it, Reviving Bomb, but that only does it for like 100. 500, that's fine, that'll do. Okay, so he's preparing to use Arts. Earth Guard. Oh, he's going to have much more defense, hate that. Max Guard, hate that. Okay, well they're all alive again. Man, it's like all of the work that I did was for nothing. I should have attacked the other guy. But they're also not really hurting us. Body Split. Well, I hate that. Alright. Joshua. Do you have any area crafts? You do, right? Ugh. Yeah, I'll do some of that. And his max guard is gone now. But that does mean that they're gonna try and, yep, attack delay us. Oh, didn't attack delay, good. Reviving Bomb again. Love that you guys keep doing that. Alright, so... Yeah, I was gonna say, you're all at about 500 now. You're just at 20, but you have stuff that... I think I want to do this first, and then I think I want to have him taunt. Okay, that's actually a dope animation. Okay, well this seems a little unfair. Okay, so we do like a fair amount of damage. Okay. Yeah, attack delay is what I expected. Didn't get any there. Okay, that's fine. Ooh, that's not okay, that's not okay. Alright, so, now, what we want to do is, you don't have the things to do that anymore. I don't know why I assume that they would just be attacking you, but that's not the case. I assume if we defeat the main guy, then the shadows go away, right? That would be my hope and my prayer. You're so much further down the list. But if we get a whole bunch of attack delay, that could be real bad. Here, you do that. Just make sure that one's gone. Because maybe the other guys will try and heal you first. Smashing Sword. Okay. Good. That's who I wanted you to attack. You are 25. This is probably for the best. But like, man. Just make sure another one's down. Because we're gonna have to deal with all these shadows. Yeah, just make sure another one's down. That's fine, they do like no damage to you. Okay. But if we Hurricane, you can Hurricane all 4 of them. Olivier can do his Healing Craft, which is Happy Trigger. He doesn't really need it. We'll just do it to the 3 of us.
My love, I give to thee.
The bouquet! To free 800 to all of them, which is pretty dope. You... for the best. Because I don't... Oh, my guy! Man, I really hate that you missed it. Do it. Admittedly, yeah, do it. Because now his shadows are gone, and it's just him. Probably about to use the old shadow thing again. How much health do you have? 333? But then you get to go afterwards. What kind of craft do you have? Hard break? Yeah, cancels arcs. Oh, Estelle! Estelle! We were playing the game legit! And now he's healing for a bunch! Oh, that's just 1,000. Okay, never mind. I'm not too beat up about it anymore. But let me tell you, I was kind of furious for a minute. I was kind of mad. I was a little bit upset with you, Estelle. Okay. Because now he has 1,100... Estelle, if you would have hit that, we would have been great. We would have been in great shape. Attack delay. Not that great, in terms of damage, but... Hey. I guess you can heal Estelle. Everybody else is okay, to be honest. She could take a couple hundred. Literally a couple hundred. Well, that didn't save her life. Part of me assumed that, yeah, she was not going to be okay after that, but it is what it is. Yeah, imagine we confuse you. You're probably resistant to confuse. Oh, he's not? Oh, dummy, yeah. Alright, revive Estelle. She's gonna want this experience. What? Okay. In that case, yeah, just everybody. Our regular attacks kind of suck against him, and you can only regular attack. Oh well, yours don't. Okay. You heal yourself. In the event that he attacks you again. Okay, so crafts. I mean, yeah, we might as well. Just heal everybody. In case something silly happens. Here. I mean, that didn't really do anything last time, so you do this instead. You don't have Smite yet. But I think you might actually be able to win with this hit. Yeah. No! Not quite. He's still confused. Let me tell you, confusion is my favorite thing in this game. Estelle, get your revenge. Not bad. I'm telling you, being able to walk into your big fight with just plenty of CP attacks is for the best. KO winner is Zen's team. It can't be. We're the best of the best the special ops have to offer. How could we lose? We were beaten. Yahoo! We won. We really won. And I'm exhausted. Zen did not like what he the ellipsis. Now the winning team will be blessed with a few words from Duke Dunan. Sub Duke, representing the team will be Zen. Please come forward. Yes, sir. I'm big. He is massive. Wow, you look even bigger up close. Are all Easterners as huge as you? No, I'm a little outside the ordinary. I just ate well, slept well, and trained diligently ever since I was very young. I'm the way I am because I tend to think about everything very carefully and deeply. Haha, I see. I like you, Zen. Allow me to present you with the prize of 100,000 Mira and the invitation to the dinner party. Thank you very much, sir. Invitation. 100,000 Mira? Ideo shined her light and glory upon you and your friends. My beloved citizens, let's hear a round of applause for our victors. Ha, an interesting conclusion, I'd say. Lieutenant Lawrence, you truly have no shame. His Excellency must be surely ashamed to see his men beaten by such a rabble. Was all that posturing just for show? I am indeed shamed. Haha. Come now, Amalthea, you needn't criticize him so. Truth be told, I myself asked Lawrence to hold back. What? It would behoove any member of the Intelligence Division not to put all his strengths on display. In this instance, it works to our benefit that the others win the championship. I see. His Grace seems to, his Grace seems taken with the Easterner. He'll serve as an ample distraction. Uh-oh. Still, it is a pity if Lieutenant Schwartz or General Morgan is whose name I was forgetting, had participated. The show would have been far more dynamic. Haha, surely you jest. If you truly want the tournament to be more dynamic, perhaps you should have participated yourself. The likes of Julia are no match for your strength after all, the likes of Julia. Ha! I don't think quite that highly of my skill with a sword. I doubt I'd be able to defeat the second lieutenant here if he fought as hard as he could either. Hardly, sir. You would suck. I believe you'd somewhat overestimate my strength. I'm nothing but an unrefined former Jaeger in a soldier's uniform. I beg to differ. I have confidence in my ability to judge the strength of others. And the only other person I could see being able to fight you on equal terms would be him. Cassius Bright. Speaking of whom, his children will be shortly entering Grancel Castle. Shouldn't we be taking some sort of steps to deal with them? Leave them be, we'll honor the arrangement with the Duke. Besides, it's far too late for the Bracers Guild to cause any real trouble. But sir, Lawrence, how far along would you gauge the plan's progress? Just over 90%, sir. I am certain we will be able to guide you to our destination within the next few days, rather. Excellent. And a new dawn fast approaches for this kingdom. Even if I must endure the stigma of treason, I shall pave the way for the glorious morrow. Glorious indeed. Well, that's not good. 90%'s a high percent. That means they're almost done. What do you have to say? Oh, he was probably very upset because the sword slashy man didn't give it his all. And he wasn't really that big of a threat. I mean, he copied himself, but his copies weren't that bad. Whew. Now, that was one hell of a fight. I had no clue Lieutenant Lawrence was so freaking strong. Yes, I think we got lucky. Even now, it's hard to believe. I don't like it. Huh? It's nothing. More importantly, that fancy shindig is supposed to happen tonight. From what I understand, it's going to run late into the night, so they're setting up rooms for us. Most generous of them. Rubbing shoulders with all those stuffed shirts is sure to chafe in the worst possible way, in uncomfortable places. But dining? Liberal royal dining? The very prospect of such decadence. Look at me. My mouth can hardly contain itself. Where's my handkerchief? It's getting on your... gross. It's good to see that you haven't lost your sense of perspective, Olivier. Indeed, let us be off then. Off to gorge our souls upon the 7 courses of courtly affection. Oh, is that the plan, is it? Who was that? Well, fancy meeting you here. Oh, that's his guy. Major Vander. You son of a bitch. You wander all over the place every damn day and leave me wondering what the hell you're up to. Have you gone completely mad? What possessed you to complete an Mac? Oh, come now, my dear Mueller. There's no need to crease your lovely face with such an ill-tempered expression, after all. It is not true that good fortune comes to those who favor those around them with a smile? I am smiling! Is this me, or do you recognize that uniform? Yeah, it looks like the Imperial military to me. Yeah, it looks like he could be a tough one to take on in a fight, too. This man's just always sizing somebody up. I don't believe we met. My name is Mueller. I just recently appointed as the... resident military officer at the Ereborian Embassy. I've known this whack job for a very long time. One might even call us schoolyard chums. Fret not over his dark demeanor. Without it, his presence wouldn't light up the room the way that it does. Okay, you really need to shut up now. Right? Now, where was I? From the looks of things, this fellow has caused you some trouble. As a representative of the Ereborian Assembly, I sincerely apologize. It's okay, he hasn't really been a bother. Estelle, you're lying. Actually, he was a big help to us in the tournament. Olivier? Did you deliberately try to keep your participation in the tournament a secret from the embassy? Ha ha ha, oh perish the thought. No, I simply never told them. How is that any different from hiding it? Okay, fine. What's done is done. Now, though, we're going back to the embassy. Yes, you're coming with me. Eh? Please do wait a moment. We've all been invited to a delightful, indeed wondrous dinner party. Delightful and wondrous, huh? Sounds nice. Too bad you won't be attending. You're going to be confined to the embassy for a little while. Are you serious? When do I ever joke? Oh, cruel fate. You drive a knife into my heart. The promise of this dinner party is all that's helped me maintain my will to live. You know, I actually feel kind of bad for him. Is it really a big deal if we let him go to the party? What's your reasoning behind this? I knew I could count on you, but... how lovely a true friendship is. Such warmth and affection, as opposed to the cruel fragility of my schoolyard chum. I don't think you folks really understand how serious the situation is, but please try to picture this. A dinner party populated by royalty and its influential guests from across the country. And also in attendance, an arrogant fool who never shuts his mouth because his foot is lodged so far into it. And if they found out that this uncouth imbecile was an Ereborian citizen... Oh. My beautiful and gracious comrades, why have you suddenly fallen so silent? I'm sorry, Olivier, but he does kind of have a point. Yeah, your usual behavior might not be appreciated in the royal castle. True. We wouldn't want to start an international incident, would we? What? You would turn on me so easily? The war only ended 10 years ago. The relations between our countries can still be strained at times. Yeah. You just have to grin and bear it, Olivier. Please, Mueller, hear me out. I'm sorry I didn't say anything before, you know, when you... This isn't a debate. My dinner party! My royal cuisine! Is this really okay? I can't say I like it, but the facts are the facts. Well, nothing much we can do about it now. We'll just have to enjoy ourselves twice as much in order to make up for him not being able to join us. Oh well, I guess you're right. Does that mean we have an extra ticket? Let's get our stuff together and go to the Grantel Castle. Well, we're down a partner now. That's unfortunate. Hey, let's talk to our embassy person. I guess there's a couple people we need to talk to. And then we'll probably end the episode. And then we'll really dig deep into, I guess, the final part. Probably not the final part, but it seems like after this, the stakes are gonna get raised more than likely. I was gonna go here, probably should go to the other one. Alba inside the museum, Elnon, Fritz. The three ladies in the coffee house. The coffee house? The coffee house? Alright, well, let's do it. Mueller is the most recent Imperial officer in residence of the Ereborian Embassy. He's young, but he's a senior officer with quite a bit of rank and decorum. Olivier is hopefully behaving himself at the embassy right now, if he knows what's good for him. Poor guy. He just wanted his dinner party. What's up? Congratulations, Zen! I was rooting for you, but even I couldn't have predicted you ended up winning at all. You made us all very proud here at the embassy. Oh, thank you. I actually have some news for the ambassador. Tonight I've been invited to stay at the castle, so I won't be back until tomorrow. I'll pass along the message. Enjoy yourself. Thank you. How you feeling, my guy? I tried talking to that pretty girl who kept walking by here. You know what she said? She told me that a leering scumbag like me could never stand a chance with her. I was like, wow, you could have just said no. I just want to go curl up somewhere and die. Poor guy. Watching Anton over there never gets old. What to do now? This man is just watching. I've never actually gone shopping in here for real. Hey! Oh, I swear to you. Which one to choose? Ah, when they're this cute, I just can't make up my mind. I came all this way to the capital, I might as well enjoy my time here, you know? That's all I've ever wanted, a conversation that didn't start with you saying, hey, newbies! Huh. I'm so happy, I'm so pleased, I'm elated in fact, because I want to like this character a lot because I think her design's great. But then she says, you know, hey newbie, and I'm not a big fan. But you know what? Then she didn't. all but inside the museum. So we've never been in the museum. And I'll be frank, I've just like never found the museum. Oh, do you have any new ice cream? Yeah, you do. Special ice cream. Ooh, heals 1,000. Okay. And then we've had all of those before. I might buy a couple of these, because we're rich now. For 14,000, maybe not. Maybe I'll just buy like 5. I need to figure out where the museum is, because it is on this block, I've learned. Oh. How did I miss this? Because maybe I just never walked. Oh, yeah, okay. Here we are, this is my first time here. The tournament's done and nobody's lost any limbs. I called that a win overall. A little jealous of Professor Alba, who actually got to see the final match. Ooh. Tetrasilic Tower outer wall segment. The wall segment was cut from a Tetrasilic Tower, a sculpture built shortly after the Great Collapse. Depicted upon it is a staff-wielding priest rather, and a winged god-like being, typical of periods of frescoes. Scholars continue to examine the design for any connection with Idios. Interesting. So we probably do have some actual, like, stuff in here. Yeah, it's a whole little museum. A book. Handwritten copy of scriptures used by the church at the end of the Dark Ages. The ability to print did not exist in the Middle Ages, leaving no choice but to copy by hand onto pieces of parchment. Oof. There's a hammer. Can I take that hammer? Artifact, noun, a relic of any size or shape found in an ancient ruin and generally unknown to uncertain purpose. The church believes that these artifacts have some connection with the Septarions, gifts from Idios, and their recovery is one of the duties of the church that the church fulfills. Artifacts are said to have supernatural powers, but those on display here are ones that have lost said powers and are no longer functional. Okay. That much we kind of knew. Over here, who is this? Museum director has been called out on another project. I think he's in Boss now. Well, we can't go and see him. And there, yeah, it's my guy, Estelle Joshua. That was an incredible match. Congratulations on your victory. Aw, shucks. Twert nothing. Twert? Estelle, what? Twert? Have you been, Professor Alba? Found the meaning of life yet? Not quite. Though the old text the museum asked me to decipher is coming along rather nicely. I stumbled upon quite a few books I've been meaning to research in my reference in my research. So today, it's been a successful day. Still, I have more work to do than I have time to do it. But isn't it always that way? Well, I'm impressed, I must admit. I guess that's the kind of dedication it takes to be a professor. I sure couldn't do it, that's for sure. You could never stay in your seat more than a minute at a time, never mind doing actual research. Yeah, like I keep saying, sitting still always makes me sleepy. I have to move around just to stay awake. Just like those fish, you know, the ones that die if they don't stop swimming? I gotta keep swimming on forever and ever, right through the aquarium called life, you know? Sure. Stop looking at me like that. That was poetic, man. You're trying, Estelle. Never change. Anyway, I'm glad to hear your research is going well. I owe it all thanks to you. I may even be able to publish some results soon. Good, cool. Can I write or read anything here? No? Okay, Alba and... Oh, Professor Alba. That was him. Yeah, cool. And, you know, our guy here, he caught a major L. I wonder if she's just anywhere, because it doesn't seem like... Or rather, in my mind, it seems like all the people who exist in a city, they always have them somewhere in the city. They never just stop existing. What is this? Overpower clock made in 1163 by Zessian manufacturers. Okay. Cool, I guess. We want to go to... Not there. Calvard's that way. This is the Grand Central Arena, so now I got my bearings. I want to go to the south block, so we want to go here. Because I want to talk to Elnon. And what's good? I don't think we have anything to report. Yeah, I was going to say. Looks like you didn't do anything. I mean, we did do something. We just crackerjacked. I've already heard congratulations on your victory. Thanks, Elnon. If Kurt tells me it was quite a sight to behold. It sure was, I guess. I don't think we would have been able to take them in another fight, though. Not easily, at any rate. Some say victory is equal parts effort and equal parts luck, but it seems the two of you have discovered some secret third influence. It's me. It was me all along, Spider-Man. With each passing day, one's skills are further honed. As time passes, you'll grow into that victory, and you'll realize you truly did earn it. You think so? Yay! I really like your pep talks. Well done in the arena, and good luck tonight at the victory banquet as well. Thanks, we'll need it. Alright, sweet. Karna, are you up here? Karna, honey, is anybody else up here? No, but we have a telephone up here. I'm still worried about Chloe. Hey, congratulations. That was an impressive fight. Thank you, Mr. Angle. Seeing you young bracers in action, is a pretty big motivator for the rest of us. I can't let myself get left behind, you know? Hey, Karna, what's up? Congratulations! A big match like that is going to be burned in my brain for a long time to come. I hope I can work alongside you guys one day. I hope so too, Karna. You're the real deal, Karna. We love you, Karna. Okay. Oh, hey, what's up? Where are those terrorists hiding? I don't think they exist, my guy. I think they're in your army, my guy. Not for nothing. Every time I, get in here, I sort of lose a bearing on my position. We're facing north. I want to go into this building. Actually, no, I don't care about these people. I think I only care about the people on the north block. Yeah, this house, and in the west block. Ooh. The team Dad was rooting for lost in the finals, so we're going to have a good hustle dinner in their honor tonight. To console him pretty much, to keep him from drifting into a total slump. We always have to walk on eggshells around that man. It's really, really annoying. Oh, well, he didn't bet on us? Well, Helena, we still acknowledge you, but we no longer acknowledge your dad. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Or your husband, rather. This is your dad. Whenever he gets like this, we have to fill him with food or he explodes, basically. Mentally. Oh, he's here. Haha, what a beautiful sunset. Huh? Yeah, and we beat them a second time. Yeah. Alright. Fisherman lady. The fisherman is here. I put a request in the Bracers Guild to find my missing wife. They told me not to worry. Said I should just wait for her to come home on her own. I wonder if they're even bothered writing down my request, or if they basically just dismissed it outright. Well, that's kind of troubling. Like, what if she really went missing? Or maybe she stopped by the Bracers Guild first and said, yeah, no, y'all, I'm okay. Let's head through here. Hopefully your kid's not still playing outside, right? You gotta have inside time now. The sun's going down and there's terrorists or something. Oh, what's up? Rian, where are you? Oh no. Yeah, I was wondering because she's usually like in her room, or she was just playing outside before. Did she get snatched? Ma'am? Oh dear, where has Rian gotten herself off to? Oh, I don't like that. Where is Rian? See, that's a missing that I'm concerned about. Your sister Noah? Oh goodness, adios. I've been blessed with another day of your divine protection. Where's Sister Ellen, or whatever her fake name is? Not up here? What's here? Mysterious locked door. Probably the back door that we crept out of. This year is the year we celebrate the 20th year of the Grand Soul Cathedral's history. This place of worship was founded alongside the royal bloodline, the bloodline of Liberal Kingdom. The bloodline of the Liberal Kingdom. Doom, 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 doom. No, for real, where is she? I guess she'd have to be in here, or else she's just gone somewhere else. Okay, well, the fact that she's gone is interesting. And I cannot see Rion anywhere down here, and that is concerning. 3 ladies to the coffee house. Oh, Dorothy's here. Oh no. There haven't been any details yet about the Queen's illness. She hasn't said anything to herself, so this may be an out-of-control rumor. I guess that's fair. Have we tried the curry? Oh, yeah, we have. Right. Shop. Sure, we've never had this. Alright, what do y'all have to say? Nah. Ooh, nah. What's your name? I can't believe Loris lost. So lame. They need to go back one-on-one fights for next year's martial arts competition. That way there can be an actual Team Joshua for us to cheer on. Oh my gosh. Team Joshua? Estelle and Company. Congratulations, that was a simply amazing match. I got so many great shots, I can't wait to show you. Well, I mean, you can show us. That would be for the best. Please do. LeBurl. I admire Colonel Richard, but I still don't approve of his intelligence, division, or those special ops. Especially that witch with the squinty eyes. Yeah. She can never go 2 seconds without making some sort of snarky comment. Ah, you're fine. Is Niall not here? Okay, we have a couple people who are just, like, missing. And Rihanna's the one that worries me the most. Is she really not? Oh, is that her? No, I just saw some blue hair. The soldiers everywhere this year. I don't care. You're not Rihanna. Oh, man. Little Rihanna. I'm concerned about that side story. I assume she's gonna try and, like, meet up with her grandpa. I hope she's not, like, off and out and about. I think we're good. I guess we could start going into the, I've gotta have, like, a little bit of time. Just, like, a real little bit of time. Yeah. We can head to the castle. Are we going to the castle already? Just remind you, since we're going to stay there after the party, we won't be able to leave until morning. Not just yet. Just in case. We have all of our Carnelias. This is probably a good time to end it, to be honest. I just want to see the inside, you know? I want to give you guys, like, a little taste. Or we could leave it on this cliffhanger. Because we have the length that we need. I mean, now that we've come here, I think I have to give you guys a taste. Well, let's show the gatekeeper our invitations then. I don't know why I'm so nervous. Probably just because we don't get invitations to big events like this very often. Or ever, right? It's us, hey! Hey, this is the castle of Her Majesty the Queen. Unless you have official business here, you need to leave. Hey! Hi there! We're sorry about the other day. Oh, it's you two! Private Dan! You're still staying in town? I love Private Dan. Yeah, we still have some business to take care of. We have a formal invitation, so by your leave, may we pass, rather? A formal invitation? Directly from His Grace. What? It's a giant! See right here, written invitation. Let's see. To Zin and his team, in appreciation for your performance in the competition, you are cordially invited to a dinner party. Okay, you guys were in the MAC. Right, I heard the winning team was led by a huge Eastern guy. So is that you? Do I look huge? Yeah, I am from the East. That's you. You got it. We would greatly appreciate your help. Makes sense. The head maid told us you'd be coming. You mean Hilda? Oh, you're missing someone. What happened to him? It's kind of impolite, I know, but it doesn't look like he's going to be able to make it. We're the only ones coming. Ah, that's a pity. Well, no matter. Go on in. Okay, sweet. Don't mind if I do. Now entering Zin and Company, victors of the MAC. Open the gate! The gates, the gates, the gates, they open. First layer, 2 layers of defense. Even if they break that first gate down, they got a whole nother gate to get through. Wow. It's like the Hocking Gate, but there's something more impressive about it being part of a castle. I bet it's more solid too since it's a royal castle. That's a part of why it's impregnable. Ever since the nation was established, no enemy has ever broken through the Annenberg Wall. The capital's been ravaged by war numerous times as a result by mutinies and insurrections against the nobles. But even then, the castle held rebel armies at bay and protected the royal family and refugees. Or so the stories say. Wow, that's pretty neat. What if they're attacking from the inside? Yikes! Very much the sort of tale one would expect from a nation with such history. Now, welcome to Her Majesty's Gransel Castle. Go right in, you'll find yourself met with a welcoming party inside. Enjoy your evening. Thanks, Private Dan. No problem, yippee skippy. Oh, look at this! This is what I wanted to see. Ugh. This place is massive and then also has this massive castle too. Whoa, it also feels a little bit empty. I feel like they could have, the queen could have, some more plants in here, a little bit more decor, maybe some statues. That's just me. You can say that again. I've never seen anything compares to this place. It's not just pretty, it's got history. I can really feel the traditions and rules of the old kingdom here. Welcome to Gransel Castle. You are Zen and his team, correct? Who was that? Oh no. Captain Almathia. This isn't really unexpected, but even so. That's right. We've come at the invitation of the good Duke. And, you are? Haha, pardon me. I'm Captain Konone Almalthia of the Intelligence Division, head of Gransel's Castle Defense. I would like to extend my heartfelt congratulations for your championship victory. Watching the match was truly a spectacular, experience. You're too kind, really. May I say, I didn't know they made women as young and pretty as you into captains. You must do fine work. My, but you are the flatterer. But I'm not so young as your bracer friends. Estelle and Joshua Bright. It's been some time since the incident in Zeiss, hasn't it? yeah, I guess it has, hasn't it? Yeah, it sure is. Quite some time, yeah. Unfortunately, the matter concerning Professor Russell is yet to be resolved. That's good to know. It appears that he and his granddaughter were abducted by a group of nefarious individuals, probably those darn terrorists. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you? I'm afraid not. We left the case up to some fully fledged bracers and came to Gransel. We never even heard a follow-up on the report. I see. Haha. That's truly a shame. Well, with the resources of the Intelligence Division, it's only a matter of time before the culprits are arrested. Have no fear on that score. What the hell's with her? Understood. We trust you to take care of the professor. Oh, absolutely. Now, Joshua is so good. We trust you to take care of the professor. Now we must show you to your rooms. Shea, if you would please do the honors. Yes, ma'am. See to their needs, but do not bore them with idle chatter. Do I make myself clear? Yes, ma'am, I understand. Haha, very good. Now, everyone, I hope you enjoy your evening. For my part, I must bid you farewell. Hey, Shea, we'd like to hear some idle chatter if you would be so kind. Now that is one fine woman. Now, Zen, if this were like 7 episodes ago, I'd be like, yeah. But, no, she's kinda, I hate to say this, Zen, but your taste in women is crap. There's nothing fine about that fox-faced harpy. I think that might just be his favorite type of woman. Haha, I tend to find that women like that turn out to be pretty good people once you peel back a few layers. Are you telling me at the end of the day she's gonna turn on Ricky Bobby and save us? Who knows? So to speak. You're hopeless. Not that it matters, you just really sound like an dirty old man sometimes. Oh my honor! Sorry about that. You were supposed to show us to our rooms, right? Yes, please allow me. Pardon my not saying before, but I am Shea, maid here at the castle. I'll be at your service this evening from the dinner party until morning. If anything is not to your satisfaction, please do not hesitate to let me know. Thank you very much. Please show us to our rooms then. Certainly. It is on the 2nd floor. Well, here we go. Get to see our fancy little rooms here. We're on a mission though. We have to show this letter to Hilda. We have to, meet with the queen, we have to, do something else, right? I still want to find Chloe. We probably gotta talk about the princess or to the princess and maybe find out that the princess is Chloe, maybe. That's still kind of what it feels like. Oh, wow. Get a load of that chandelier. Talk about classy. Hush, Estelle. What's that way? That's the throne room. Her Majesty uses it to receive personal guests. It hasn't seen much use in recent days, though. I see. 'Cause she's sick. But is the Queen's condition really that bad? It is her, isn't the birthday celebration coming up soon? Oh no. It's just that the head maid who tends to her in the royal keep, it's just that it's the head maid who tends to the royal keep. I shouldn't speak on subjects, about matters which I'm unfamiliar. Come then, shall we? Can we talk to that head maid real quick though? We have a letter for her, like a, you know, a dunk. Hey, we've got a ladder. Yeah, we've got this ladder. Whoa, there is this ladder. It's for Hilda, it's not for us. I wonder who it's from. I guess I wonder who it's to. It's actually Hilda. This is the room where you'll be staying. Please go in. Okay. Pardon us. Wait, all three of us are staying together? Oh, okay, 3 separate beds. Oh, and a book and a desk. Holy Stragus! I never imagined we'd stay in a place like this. Nice! This will make for a good story later. I believe there's still some time before the party. You're free to explore the castle, but the security areas are strictly off limits. I ask that you refrain from entering those areas. Can you be a little more specific? I assume the throne room? The royal keep where the queen resides. It is a small palace of sorts, built on the garden terrace of the roof. Garden terrace? That sounds nice. Haha, the terrace is where Her Majesty greets people of Gransel from during the royal festivities. So she's like, oh, hello, people of Gransel, I'm old lady, the queen, yes, delightful. It's my birthday. Let's get down with my shindig. Okay, thank you, queen. So, you cannot go to the royal keep itself, but you may visit the garden terrace if you like. As for the other restricted areas, there's the royal guard room, there's also the treasure, I believe. Oh, I can't pickpocket all the monies? The royal guard room. I guess they're still wanted for questioning about that terrorist stuff. Yes, the intelligence division is currently occupying it. The entrance is restricted, so please abide by the rules. Understood. By the way, what are the others doing who were invited? They've already arrived. I imagine they're relaxing in their respective rooms. Alright. Mayor Klaus is here too, right? Oh yes, he arrived some time ago. Now if you'll excuse me, I'll be off. If you need anything else, please contact the first floor waiting room. Alright, now then. We got ourselves a mission. Joshua and Estelle exchange a look that went unnoticed by Zen. Are you ready? Yes, Estelle. Hey, Zen. We want to go and walk around the castle for a little bit. We'll be back in time for the party. It must be nice to be so young. I'm worn out after the tournament. No problem, have fun. Me, I'm going to kick back and relax in this oh-so-luxurious room. This bed's mine! We need to get as much done before the party as we can before the party starts. First, Julia told us that Julia is her name. I was like, who the heck is Julia? It's the lieutenant. Gosh, the lieutenant. I never forget her. I've always forget her first name because she's just referred to like as Lieutenant Schwartz, and then I'm like, oh yeah, Julia is her first name, I suppose. I'd like to say hello to the other invitees as well. Ooh. We likely know most of them. Okay, neat. Yeah, oh, dang it. Well, hold on. Well, first and foremost, maybe, like, can we see Mayor Maybell before we go? Oh, it's the guy. The headmaster. Oh, and the mayor, both of you. I didn't notice the mayor from behind. It's hard to tell which characters they are from the other side. Stella and Joshua, you made it here. It's been quite some time. Dean Collins? You were invited to the banquet as well, sir? I arrived via airship from Rouen. A little mayoral birdie told me that you two won the mayoral birdie. I love the DMs. I'm so glad that he wasn't a bad guy. You two won the tournament. Jill and everyone else will be happy to hear it. Hehe, thank you. I had no idea we'd be seeing you here, Dean Collins. Dean Collins is a member of the Royal Assembly and a man of great respect in Liberal. I respect that man's a whole ton. He's great. It's only fitting that he'd be given a seat at the banquet. A man of great interest, he says. So you flatter me, Mayor. What's the Royal Assembly? It's a meeting held once per year to address matters affecting the kingdom. The Queen, mayors of every city, and other representatives of all over come together and try to solve various problems with the state. Wow, sounds big. Thank you, Estelle. Your vocabulary knows no bounds. Wow, sounds big. So all these guys have been invited here tonight too? No, I'd say only about half. Her Majesty is still ill and General Morgan is away on official military business. Oh really, that's where he is? And Mayor Dalmor and Ruan was arrested in that nasty affair, and Professor Russell, yes, he is a bit too entrenched in too many unknowns right now. We don't know how true all of this talk of the Royal Guardsmen being involved in some underground terrorist activity. It's hardly time to be holding a feast at all, if you ask me. Well, we can use this chance to see where Duke Dunan stands on all of these issues. We need his permission to have an audience with Her Majesty regardless. Yes, that's the biggest issue here, without a doubt. Barring us from seeing Her Majesty is the height of idiocy, words, and mismanagement. I'd like to pay my respects to Princess Claudia as well, but it's the same story. Princess Claudia is the Queen's granddaughter, right? Does she live here at the castle? No, to my understanding, her actual residence is somewhere else. It sounds more and more like Chloe is a cover-up name for Claudia. But I'm told she's come to the capital as of a few days ago. Oh man, it's gotta be Chloe, right? She's here then. I really love to meet her. I'm sure you'll have the chance. I'm sure Dean Collins probably knows. He's gotta know. You gotta know. Oh yes. Were you able to meet with Chloe? I heard you made some kind of promise to meet at the capital, but I wasn't sure you'd actually done so. No, even the guild has yet to hear from her. But she should be at the capital by now, no? She should be. Still though, it bothers me. She probably just dropped by to check on the orphanage before setting off for the capital, but even so. Yeah, it bothers me too. Honestly, why would we be holding a banquet now under such circumstances? I can't quite fathom why the Duke would allow this. It's in poor taste at least. Okay, I saved right before then, so that's fine. I just want to see the mayor. Nobody's in this room? Interesting. Hello, Mayor Maybell, where are you? Waluigi! What's up? Hey man, Maybell, how you doing? Hey Lila! What's up, y'all? Joshua, Estelle. Ah, here at last. I kept wondering when you'd get here. I was practically counting the seconds. So you were invited here too, Mayor. Hey, wait. You were waiting for us? How'd you know we were coming? I heard from Mayor Klaus. I heard a pair of children who entered the tournament, won its championship, and were invited to the grand royal banquet in the castle. If I had known, I would have canceled my appointments and come to cheer you on. Begging your pardon, ma'am, but that would have been quite impossible given the circumstances. Yes, I'm quite aware I'm trying to be polite. Ha, don't worry about it. I know how busy you must be. I'm sure the Queen has no time to waste at a banquet with everything that's going on. What is Duke Dunan thinking? He's really gathered all of these very important people in one location, and that's so bad. If anything happens to a hair on Mayor Maybell's head, you better believe, oh, I'm breaking out the gloves. Oh, it's about to be boxing time. It's about to be like, oh, one hand, two hand, uppercut, get him. The captain was so stubborn about inviting me too, I had no real choice but to accept. You mean Mayor Amalthea? Yeah, that's her. I'm sorry, Captain Amalthea. Her words were polite enough, but she gave me an evil eye when she spoke them. I dared not refuse her request. I haven't heard from General Morgan in quite some time. Wait, does that mean you haven't heard any word from Hacken Gate? The General is unavailable is the longest message I've been able to wire from them. It would seem that he's busy with this anti-terrorism countermeasures or what have you. I had hoped that he'd be in attendance tonight at the banquet, but I guess he couldn't pull himself away. What do you think about all of this, Mayor? Putting mayors from every city in the same place at a time like this. Exactly! Thank you, Joshua. Someone, please, preach it. Well, If the queen were to be in attendance, I would expect some announcement of no small importance, but as it is, it feels like the Duke has too much time on his greasy, chubby hands. He's letting this position of royal proxy go to his head. That sounds about right. But there still might be some kind of official announcement, don't you think? Well, whatever may come of tonight, the Grand Chef here is the best in all of the kingdom. I plan to enjoy the dinner, pay my respects to the Majesty, and return to boss post-haste. Absolutely. Alright, how you doing, Lila? The mistress has been looking forward to seeing you again. Please come and visit her and boss again sometime. You better believe, in the second chapter, the second I'm able to go to boss, I'm gonna be like, oh, it's time, it's Mayor Maybell time. Unless she's dead, and they'd like just kill off all of the mayors and whatnot. Duke Dunon is such a nuisance. When the Duke came to boss before, he acted like a spoiled child. I received so many complaints from the citizens he angered. I'm so sorry, Mayor. Alright, that's where we're gonna end it. I just wanted to see Mayor Maybell, not for nothing. Love her to bits. Alright, that's all the time we got. Ladies and gentlemen, we've been playing this game for 65 hours. It doesn't really feel like it, but once again, every time I see those game-like links, a lot of it is the game is just AFK while I'm doing something else, or I'm just mindlessly grinding. That being said, we're schmoovin'. We are indeed schmoovin'. We're almost done. We're almost done. We are almost done with the first chapter, and we're about to see. Well, I don't want to say we're almost done with the first chapter, but we've been on the first chapter for a little bit, so I think we're probably nearing like the final, like, maybe not the final half. It is the final chapter, so I expect it's probably a little bit longer than the other chapters. We're probably entering the final half. I think we're about to enter, like, the real climax. We are at the Royal Castle. We are here. But we got some explaining to do with Joshua after this whole thing is over. There's just a lot of stuff that's gonna go on, and I feel like this isn't gonna be a super duper clean ending since we have the second chapter on the horizon. That being said, United States Savior is taking off. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, toodaloo, like crew. I've already said thanks for watching, but you know what? Again, thanks for watching.